Thank you. The drama is real, but we are here, we are live, it's Tentacle Tuesday. Massive Chaos Chorus has assembled. It's as if they know Lindy. The trouble is in the air. But before we dive down into the chasms of madness that is Lindy's one-shot brain, I'd like to go around and greet the cast. And of course, welcome to Amelia. Welcome back. Do you enjoy the character that Tom and I have made for you?
I love her. I love her so much. Thank you so much for doing that. I've had a bit of a week. So they took the job of figuring out a character off me and have created something very, very special.
That's an appropriate word for what was created. Well, I'm sorry you've had a week. I hope it was full of very interesting projects and very happy to have you with us tonight.
Thank you very much.
We'll cleanse some of that feeling.
Yeah. It's going to be very, very special.
Always my little ocean of calm in the middle of madness. Tomothy, how are you doing tonight?
Wow, that was actually a good segue. Thank you.
Oh, that's not a name.
I'm doing
Tomothy
good,
isn't a good. Tomothy's not a name. You don't get a good segue when you make up names.
Hey,
it's not even his real fucking name. He's not called Tomothy.
Adamothy, we will get to you in a moment.
No, I want to talk about my character.
I promise, in a second. But Tom, my evil genius mastermind on the character creation.
Yeah. So I think it was sometime on the weekend. I can't remember when. We were bored. Well, we weren't bored. You were busy, and I was bored, and we were just chatting. And I thought, well, let's just make some. Let's make some characters. So we did. You made mine. I made yours. We both made Millie's and Ads. We didn't make Gareth because we. I
said we should make Panda one, and you said no, we can't because we won't make one as good as Panda's gonna make.
It's true.
Panda, you've got a high fucking standard set, son.
No one likes him. He can fucking do it.
Do it himself.
Dude's a fucking teacher. He's got kids. He's got tons of fucking free time, hasn't he? He's like rolling in hours to do stuff. What's he whining about?
I just felt I wouldn't be able to make. We wouldn't be able to make a character as good as.
Yeah, to be honest, that's pretty true as shit.
Yeah, we're shit compared to Gareth. So we wouldn't do.
The thing is, you didn't make him a character, so you can't like deny that you're shit factor.
All right. Speaking of shit compared to Gareth, Adam, how are you doing today?
So about this fucking character you made, then.
Yes.
Let's talk about my 6'7", 400-pound dentist who's really nice, but has a stat called Rage. And a receptionist who's a little old woman. Let's talk about my fucking character for a couple of seconds, shall we?
He's from London.
I could not be more being set up right now. Like, only if my rage stat was much, much, much lower.
Adam.
Because my rage stat is garbage.
That we thought played to all of your strengths. You are a mountain among men. You are calm in all things and charming to everyone you meet.
I've got a 2 in 10 chance of passing my fucking rage stat. You realise that? A 2 in 10 chance of passing that thing if I get even a bit stressed.
No. If you
like in real life.
So if you pass it, you rage. If you don't pass it, you stay mellow. So you have to get under 20.
It's like a Hulk power.
I've essentially got to fail it. Yeah. Okay, so rage is good, not bad.
Okay. Rage is good. We support rage here on Encounter Roleplay.
As long as you're not
that's cool then. So I've got a lower chance of killing another old woman on this cast. Sick.
Speaking of low chances of killing an old woman on this cast, Panda, how you doing?
I mean, I just want to say that I've heard the premise of the campaign, and I didn't hear it before I decided to be a nun. After last week,
which makes it even better.
Last session, I pulled it back a little bit, and I was a bit of a sex pest. Let's be honest. Also, it is fireworks night, and if you hear barking, I'm really sorry. But yeah, I had no idea.
Weren't you a sex pest virgin?
Yeah, aren't all sex pests?
His erotic engravings were the talk of that skill.
Etchings.
Oh, my bad.
And he was very well endowed. I think that's what came out as canon from that session, and that's all I take away.
Whatever you need to take away from it, Panda.
It's now removed. And then he goes, talking about well endowed.
Power fantasies are so good, aren't they?
So as you can tell, we are doing a one-shot tonight. Will Jones, busy with his life and moving countries and probably summoning eldritch demons on other continents. So Lindy, you've hopped into the keeper seat. We've unleashed characters onto people. We didn't even warn you what Tom and I were up to. And now we find out what you're up to. And how are you doing tonight?
Yes, I'm doing spiffy. It's okay, because I didn't warn y'all what I was up to either. Because I decided in the shower this morning. Hey, so we've played so much Call of Cthulhu on this channel over the past almost 4 years. It's been a long time.
Yeah,
it's been at least 3
4
years.
years.
Yeah, and so we've done so many campaigns and one-shots, but you know what we've never done? We've never been the cultists. So I thought for this one-shot, we should be the cultists, trying to summon Dagon and his chosen, the Deep Ones. So that's what y'all are going to try to do, but being a cultist isn't easy, as we've illustrated. They get murdered a lot. They have to deal with police and heroes, family members, friends. It's a whole process. So we're going to go around and say who you are and what you're doing. You do have the cultist meeting this afternoon. So you're on your way to the meeting. Where is Skylar? She's prepping to leave work, I'd imagine. To go to the
Well,
meetup.
you know, it's been a busy day working for Dad, and it's probably about time get home for a cuppa and, you know, relax, get a bit of this grime off. I have a problem, really, you know. I think I'm clean, and then I look in the mirror, and there's some more, and I don't know where it's come from. It's just always there. But you know what else is always there and always here for Encounter Roleplay that I very nearly forgot about, and that is our sponsors. I should hand over to Past Charlie and segue to that, but then we will be back to meet everyone else. Before we begin today's show, I would like to take some time to remind you about our sponsors. Fantasy Grounds, our virtual tabletop of choice. All of the beautiful maps and roles you see tonight are done using Fantasy Grounds, which you can try for free at fantasygrounds.com. You can also get all of your miniatures from Wayland Games. Go to waylandgames.co.uk and get yourself a huge range of D&D, Warhammer and 40k minis for up to 20% off regular retail price. And Tabletop Loot, who sell incredible dice. Go and check them out at tabletoploot.com.
You can't buy that, actually, but...
Well, if you
there's a
paid
woman
enough
walking-
money, you could.
There's a woman who looks like she's fallen out of, like, Alchemy Gothic. You can buy that.
Oh, yeah.
So yeah, I am just leaving work. My dad owns a lot of cars, and I do most of the work on them. He's the driver. He's the one that goes out when there's a bride or whatever that he's driving around, or, you know, we get those fancy hot shots round. I want the nice cars, and I'm the one that keeps them running.
All right, so you're getting a bit cleaned up, and your dad comes over and he goes, Skylar, do you need a ride to your book club, was it? Your meeting you have to go to this afternoon?
Oh, I was thinking I could just drive myself.
I mean,
You know, it's out of your way, really, Dad, and it's getting cold.
I suppose it is getting a bit cold, but you've been going to a lot of these meetings lately.
Well, you know, you wanted me to get out more and indulge in more feminine hobbies. And nothing more feminine than reading, right? You just sit there and you read your book. You don't get dirty or nothing.
I'd like you to give me a charm or persuade check, Skylar.
Oh, Lindy, it's as if you know that I did not give her social skills. Charm
Just to see how
not so
suspicious you
good.
are.
You know what? Charm, 15%. Here we go. All right, let's do this.
Here we go. 1 in 10 chance of not dying. That's fantastic.
Go for it.
My kind of odds, my
Ooh.
liver. All right, 25. That's a fail, Lindy.
Okay.
He's like, you know what?
It was almost
though?
impossible that it wasn't a fail. Really
I'm
good that
going to
roll
spend
in.
some luck. I'm going to spend
It is
10
a
points
one-shot.
of luck to make that a success.
That's the one.
He's
That's the
gonna
fun
go-
thing about the one shots, isn't it? Everybody just bollockses their luck straight down the tube with the first fucking dice roll that goes wrong. It doesn't even matter if it doesn't mean shit. No, yeah, I failed my walk down the street check. I'm gonna chuck my luck into that.
I want to borrow a car. We need a getaway vehicle to drive to our master Dagon. Come on, Hugh, you know the plan.
I can't deal with Dagon using in this accent. I can't do it. This is not what Lovecraft envisaged. This isn't okay.
I think.
Oh,
that's
hello,
right.
hello, Dagon. We're gonna summon some fish.
Come on, Dagon, getting back.
Oh
Come
my
on,
Go on,
god.
say Cthulhu just for fun.
Benninglui,
Doing
Megluana,
that accent.
Cthulhu, Rylea.
Cthulhu.
Cthulhu.
Cthulhu. Great Cthulhu.
All right,
yes.
Skylar.
Aster be here later.
Oh, you can't call him that.
Skylar.
What,
Well,
Aster?
Yeah.
You
Oh,
can-
don't say it.
He's my king in yellow, he is.
And so it goes on until self-harm.
All right, Skylar. You can borrow the car, truck if you need to. It's full of, topped it off of petrol this morning.
Aw, thanks, Dad.
Just pick up some eggs on your way home, all right? And don't be out too late.
If it's not too late, I'll pop in and get some eggs from Mrs. Grimm.
All right. Yeah, she does have good eggs. All right, and he'll give you kind of tousle your hair a little bit, and then get back to turning wrenches.
Dad, you're messing with my hair.
He just goes back, and do you take the truck?
I eyes the faster car in the garage and wonders if he'll notice that I didn't take the truck, but in fact I took the car, and I hops in the car.
All right, so you hop in the car and drive off. Give me a drive auto check just to see how fast
This is
you
actually
get
a
to the-
skill I have, I think.
I hope you have the skill drive. As some
Like,
skill
I'm
Drive.
drive.
a driver.
All right. 75. I think I can do it. Let's see. I does it.
Yeah, no problem. You
Nailed
get in. Doesn't even
What?
notice that you didn't take the truck as you speed off down the road. Now, typically, you do pick up one person on your way to go to the meetings. Who is that person?
I do. I picks up Liv.
All right. So, Liv, it's about midday. What are you up to at your house?
I'm just sitting there.
Okay.
Don't really do much. Just
All right.
sitting in the
Your mom
corner.
is sitting there, because she lives with you, and she's got a cup of tea, and she's like, "Liv, could you pour the kettle?
Yeah,
Your mum needs some more tea."
right. Pour it, hand it to her in silence, and go back to sitting in the
Mhm.
corner.
She kind of sighs and shakes her head and looks at you. And then you hear the car pull up in the drive.
That's me.
Where are you going off to?
Oh, it's just a book club. I should make some friends.
Oh, you do need to get out more often. Now, are these friends a good influence? What book are you reading?
I don't know. It's my first week. I just let the silence hang for as long as awkwardly possible.
I'm gonna give your mom a check to see if because you've been leaving a lot lately. Oh, that's what you said last Tuesday.
I'll keep trying to read the books, but I don't
They
know,
do
it's
have
a lot of big
of
words.
words.
Yeah.
Do we need to send you back to school?
Maybe. I don't know.
Have your friend come in. I want to meet them. It's not a boy, is it?
Oh no, I mean she looks a bit like one, but she's not.
Bring her in.
Oh god. I'll go to the door, and it's almost like watching somebody not walk. It's so undynamic.
Is there anything in the world more depressed than like a brummy emo person?
Yeah.
Could there actually be anything more flatlining as a personality than somebody from Birmingham who's a goth? Like,
I don't know. Might make it more exciting.
I don't know. It's not like negative. It's not like maths.
What?
I mean, hold on. You listen to Cradle of Filth. You can't start like this. That's how I start. I go straight to the IT crowd and then go from there to the goth voice.
Amazing.
Oh, we're just like you, actually. Except we listen to Cradle of Filth. And you add that to Birmingham. It's not maths.
It's not maths.
You'd be headbanging, but really slow. More like a sway. There you go. So yeah, I'll open the door, and it's the most boring door opening you've ever heard. It creaks, but it's a dull creak. It's not even scary. And I poke my head out and go, to Skylar. Come in. Your mum wants to meet you.
She like jiggles the things you gotta jiggle so the car doesn't stall and die forever because it's a 1920s car. And hops out and comes around. She's made the effort of putting on a skirt tonight, but it is definitely over the top of her overalls. It kind of gives her like a little like drop waist situation going on, but it is definitely a skirt over overalls. Right, Liv?
Right. Your mum wants to meet you.
Oh, all right. I like meeting mums. You right, Mrs. Glum?
Oh, God.
No, I'm old.
Step back.
Oh, he's all right. My dad's old too. Don't worry about it. It happens to all of us eventually.
Yes, unfortunately. Who are you? You've been hanging around my daughter an awful lot.
Oh, I'm Skylar Allen. I'm from the book club.
She's dead good at reading.
Yes. What book are you reading currently?
Oh, well, we're reading all sorts of exciting things. We've got this new one from America, and you see. It's by this fella. He's got all these strange ideas. But you know what? It's all right. It's all right. Even my dad likes it. In the end, everyone's dead. It's kind of like Shakespeare, you know? Everyone always dies at the end of that as well.
As long as everyone's dead in the end. I mean, Shakespeare is a good role model. None of this American author rubbish. But,
Oh, I know. Oh, I know. But
or make
I
sure
didn't
she's
get to
back
choose this
before
time.
dark.
Well, you know, it's winter. It's getting dark a bit earlier than usual.
She has problems with the words anyways.
Oh, it's not.
All right,
It's
Mrs.
more
Glum.
that the words have problems with me.
Oh, I know, Liv. I know. It's the problem. He keeps using the word indescribable. It doesn't help. It doesn't tell you anything.
It's got too many bits.
All right, Mrs. Glum. I'll have her back as soon as possible.
Be sure that you do. I'll be waiting. And she can just rock.
All right.
In a rocking chair.
Oh, Mrs. Glum, do you want some eggs? I'm coming back this way, and my dad wants eggs, so I can pick you up some as well if you like.
Sure.
I get some
Liv
fresh
needs
from
more
Mrs. Grimm.
protein in her life. So, look how thin
All right.
she is. She barely eats.
Oh, we think that's the fashion. Everyone wants to be, you know, thin and waspy right now.
Kids these days. She just
All right,
goes
Mrs.
back
Glum, we gotta
sipping
go
her tea.
now. All right. Cheerio.
Bye, Mum.
And you two head off. Now,
Is there anyone else we need to pick up, Liv?
I don't know. Oh, who was that one with the hair?
You gotta be a bit more specific if you don't mind, Liv. That could be anyone. Everyone's got hair nearly.
Right, fuck you guys, I'm done.
Oh, you don't.
I mean, I'm just saying, some of our characters are based off the entire cast of Hot Fuzz, and yet I'm catching this flack. Oh,
Wait, we
everyone's
could
got
pick
hair
up
nearly.
you. I think we got room in the back.
Do they all have hair nearly, do they? Do most of them have hair? But not everyone. Some people don't have hair, but I don't know, some of them don't. I don't know. I don't know, maybe.
All right,
Really?
let's go pick up Hugh. I think I got room in the back for
That's
him.
the one with the.
Right,
yeah.
I'm gonna start rolling rage the second I get in the car. Where's the fucking big 100? Right, I'm ready. I don't care if I rage out and kill you, and we don't summon Dagon at all. I can. This is happening.
All right,
Just
so
murders us
Hugh,
all.
you're at your dentist's office, and you've just finished up with Mr. Johnson. He came in. He had a cavity. Filled it. No problem. He's left, and you've just told your receptionist that you're taking an early day, that she should go home after lunch. What is your receptionist's name?
Iris.
Iris. And so she rolls. I'm only doing this because you told me to. She rolls her wheelchair around and she goes, "Oh, Mr. Smiles.
Yeah, I bet if we hadn't said anything, she'd be like a burly dude, wouldn't she? This receptionist in the 20s. I bet you were definitely aiming for a burly dude. This
I was just going to make it a young ditz, but
Yeah,
we'll do old woman in a wheelchair.
Oh, yeah. Fine, yeah, that's cool,
It's
yeah.
gonna be like whatever, but now
What,
it's
like
a
she's
little
from
old lady.
Clueless?
Yeah, basically, it's fine now.
Actually, no. If you do the Clueless voice, I can start rolling rage early.
Nope, we're stuck with Iris. So, Mr. Smiles, are you sure? You don't want me to finish up this paperwork? I've got some new patient files I need to fill in. I'll stay late if you like. I don't mind locking up.
No. It's quite all right. You can go home early, dear. Thank you so much for all your hard work, though.
Oh, thank you for employing me, Mr. Smiles.
This isn't fair. This isn't okay.
Did you just roll 100?
He rolled a 20, which is his rage score.
Which
Oh,
is
you
my-
rolled a 20.
No, my rage score is 25.
Oh.
Why are you okay? Okay, she
I
made
thought
you
that was-
angry for some reason.
I thought that was the point, but apparently.
No, only when you're pissed off.
Oh,
You roll it.
okay. Good. In that case, let's not beat her to death right now.
Okay. We'll just
I
save
thought
that
I was
roll
just
for
supposed
later.
to be raging on rolling it just constantly.
Thank you so much
No,
for
no, no,
employing
no,
me, swamp. Employed but unpaid.
Well, I'll
And so
save money on
she'll-
the bills. No, thank you so much, dear. You've been such a great help today.
Oh, well, I'll see you tomorrow then. I'll be bringing a batch of my famous brownies.
Lovely. I think I remember eating those. They were ever so nice.
Yes, but would you mind getting the door for me?
Oh, of course, dear. Here you go.
She wheels out down the ramp, and you see Skylar and Liv pull up in the car.
Oh no.
Skylar, please give me a drive auto check to not hit the
I
little
want
old
to
lady
hit her
going
so
down the ramp.
bad. Can I just choose to fail?
Can I
Do it,
contest
do
the
it,
roll?
do it.
No, shut up, everyone. Can I contest the roll?
So I see Iris. I
So I'm
see
not the
Iris
one who murders
rolling
her?
down the little ramp, and I'm like, she overcharged me last time I were there. And you know what? In the world's coming. Like, foot goes down to the floor.
Actually, no, hold on a second. Contesting the roll sounds like I pushed her underneath the car. I don't want to do that.
You can give me a dex check to try to push her, get her wheelchair out of the way.
No. Oh, out of the way. Oh, what
Yeah.
is my dex? Oh, what did you give me for fucking dex? I bet it's bullshit, isn't it? It's
You're
not
really
high.
strong. Why don't you just lift her up, Adam? Just lift her up out the way.
Because I'm not.
You could
Take
try
a
to do
chance.
that if you wanted to.
Okay,
People
which one do you want
forget.
me to do? I don't mind.
If you want to try to lift her up, you can. If you want to try to shove her out of the way, you can.
Nobody in their right mind
her
would
up
try
like
to just
Superman.
lift somebody
Her
in a
up.
wheelchair and put her down like this.
You can just
Like-
scoop her out of the wheelchair. Like, let the wheelchair take the hit.
I'm gonna go for Dex because it can't be me that kills this old woman. Like, I need this to fail. Come on, reality. Be on my side. Let's go. Fuck you two. Okay. 33 is a fail, only marginally.
Only marginally. Would
got
you like
that?
to spend any luck?
No, not at all. No way. In fact,
Alright,
can I
Skylar.
negative luck the roll? Can I take
No.
the wrong marks away? to
Skylar,
make
give
it-
me that drive auto check then to try and hit her.
I'm here like Toad when he's got his shiny red motor car, and I'm just powering down, and that is a success by 2. I am very
By
close
2.
to failing, but I did it.
So, because it's just a close success, you hit the floor on the pedal a little too soon, and you just clip the wheelchair, and you hear it crunch, and she falls over and spills onto the sidewalk. But she is not dead.
I kind
Oh
of,
dear, are you all right? Oh no, this is episode. Oh, I'm so sorry. He said, but the fourth wall, as it broke, made it clear that he wasn't really very sorry because there's almost no way that I can end up killing her if you've already clipped her in a car.
I cranked down the window. All right, Hugh, you ready for book club?
Miss Allen, nice to see you again. Thank you for nearly killing my receptionist.
Who was that? What that was? Oh, I'm real sorry, Iris. You're right, love.
I get out of the
she's
car
alright.
very slowly and droopily and go to help the little old lady up.
Okay.
But while I'm doing it, I may slightly stab her with a poisoned needle.
Okay. Give me
I'm
that.
so into this. I
It's
feel
like
so
slow
supported and
working.
loved right now. I hope one of
It's
you
slow
just
working,
hacks
so
her
she's-
head clean off with
Yeah.
a sword.
Nah,
Just like, don't
No.
just remove all subtlety. Just stand there hitting her over and over again with like a spade
No.
or something. That'd be brilliant.
Nice and slow, this one. She'll get home and then feel very poorly and not wake up.
Okay. Yeah, give me that check just to see, make sure you insert it into the right spot.
What's
To,
my
like,
roll?
I imagine you probably have to hit a good vein to get that poison to seep through. You know,
Okay.
since it is just a needle. Oh yeah, she did. She doesn't know it yet, but she's dead.
But you've got the aorta.
What?
Well done.
There you go. Put her back in her wheelchair and just leave her in the
thank
middle of the
you.
road and get back in the car. All sorted.
That's quite a scare. Ooh, she kind of one wheel is like.
We've had a donation. Sorry to interrupt. I know we're busy with the world ending and murdering little old ladies, but Architect Origins has
In fairness,
donated.
she's just skipping the rush, isn't she?
Hugh is rewarded with an amulet that rewards his insanity with otherworldly power, but it causes insanity. It causes sanity loss and temp insanity. So if you fail, blah 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 blah. Basically, your sanity checks are gonna be rough.
Oh, sick.
This is a bane, Lindy. So if you can work that in, that'd be super cool.
Sure.
Well, that's
Sure,
okay
sure.
because my sanity's super high anyway. So fuck you guys. I've got the starting sanity
hear
of
that,
somebody about
everybody?
3/4 of the way
Fuck you
through
guys,
a
apparently.
campaign.
But you know, you makes him a nice little character that he thought would play to all of his strengths. He gets to poke things. He gets to be nice to people. And look, this is the gratitude week. This is the.
Listen, Olivia Colman in everything.
Oh,
So-
you snarked her off.
Who gets in the car? I have a question for Patrick and Sister Josephine. Which one of you hosts the book club meetings?
It probably wouldn't be me because I live in a convent.
Okay, so Patrick, it's you. You're the one who hosts the book club meetings. So I'll pick up Hugh and watch.
It all clashes with the orgy on Tuesdays.
And you watch as Iris wheels to her house, which is next door to the dentist shop, and
Why wouldn't it
goes
be?
inside, and she's just wheeling a little slower and slower as she gets through the door. And the only person you have left to pick up is Sister Josephine. And wouldn't you know it, she's on the way to Patrick's house. Sister Josephine,
Yes.
what are you up to? It is just about lunchtime right now.
I'm packing my things into my. I've got one of those old lady bags that I drag behind me, and I'm packing my bits along. I've made myself a packed lunch, and I'm about to get the bus to Patrick's house.
Oh, you're about to get the bus to Patrick's house.
Yeah.
Okay. So, as you do, Sister Constance comes in to check on you. Sister Josephine, have you thought about joining the choir again?
I have my book club today, sweetheart. I'm going off to see my friends. We got quite the discussion today. Is there maybe perhaps I could join it the next semester?
I was hoping you have such an angelic voice, Sister Josephine. I was hoping we could have you in this time, but a book club. I hope it's. What's the topic? Is it the Bible?
It's the only book that I take along. They like to bring their other books, but I always take our favorite one, our good book here.
Of course. Good work, Sister Josephine. I'm also prepared. I know you've been going to this book club a lot, to preach the good word to the locals in town, but here I made some pamphlets if you would like to pass them out.
What are they? Are they about not self-flagellating, or which ones are these about?
Oh no, these are just about attending service on Sundays.
Oh yeah, of course. You do know I do speak to them about this, and I invite them. But it's the 20s. Things are moving away from the church. I'm trying my hardest.
Which is why we have to work ever so harder and more diligent, Sister Josephine.
I'm working very hard. I've knitted doilies and.
Can you give me a fast talk?
Of course I can.
Quick aside, I thought you said you weren't playing a sex pest. But already we've had like self-flagellation and sweetheart in this discussion. And it's all gone a little bit Polanski, hasn't it? Like...
Okay, so my fast talk is 5. Let's see how this goes. That's a 39. That is a fail.
She goes, well, Sister Josephine, I know you're trying, but perhaps you could try a bit harder.
Listen, I'll try and get back and make choir as well. Would that make it better?
Yes, and hand out these pamphlets, and she'll hand you, it's a stack.
No problem, and I'm sorry. Thank you, and may the Lord be with you.
And also with you. And you're able to escape from Sister Constance, but you feel her eyes.
As soon as I hear the door shut, I'm like,
What a fucking cunt.
I love that.
And you're able to catch the bus. But you feel her eyes out the window on you as you board the public transit and head off. Patrick, it's almost book club time.
How am I supposed to follow those characters? I mean, come on.
I don't know, you made half of them.
You worked very hard on your character, young man. You
I
played
know.
well.
I'll do my best. So it's
what are you
almost time.
doing to prepare for book club? Yes, it's almost time. They're going to be here any minute now.
Okay. So we'll probably we'll probably go into one of the smaller libraries of the mansion estate that I work in. The
Yes.
one where the lord and lady of the house don't probably.
Yes, who are currently on vacation,
Of course.
so they are not home.
Brilliant.
But the head maid is.
Bitch. So
Are you
Yeah,
like the butler?
I am the butler. I am the butler.
Wearing chaps.
So we're wearing chaps. No, that's after you've arrived, darling. So
Like
so,
wall-to-wall
I get
tattoos and
everything-
nipple clamps.
I get everything.
We're in the
all
Rocky
sorted,
Horror
you know,
Picture
like-
Show.
I think we've turned into the Rocky Horror Picture. I make sure that the head maid is doing something on the opposite side of the house, and when she's done, to immediately go down and tell us not to interrupt us whatsoever. It'll be things out, you know, like little sandwiches and bits and pieces to eat. There is
Just a
some
step to the
booze over
left.
there. But yeah, I mean, there's, you know, like some,
To jump
some
to the
tea
left.
as well.
Excuse you.
That's such a weird hill to die on.
Weird flex, but okay.
The
I've
maid's
lost my
name
train of
is
thought.
Mrs. White, and she
Mrs.
is
White.
Yeah.
Mm.
She's like,
I feel like you could have gone with Mrs. Magenta or Mrs. Purple or something.
yeah.
But, yeah,
I was
whatever.
going off of Clue.
Miss Scarlet.
So she's Mr. Howard, we are not supposed to have private gatherings while the master's away.
Why don't you just get on with your work over in the East Wing, and I will run his lordship's house as I see fit.
I never. I don't. How
Go
about
along now.
you just stop having your fancy parties using up the rations?
What's the matter?
We're almost out of sugar. How am I supposed to have the baking done before they get home next Tuesday with no sugar?
Well, I suggest you go down the shop and get some more, don't you?
Well, maybe I will. Why do you want me so far away anyway? Isn't it just a silly book club?
It is not silly. We discuss some very important matters in the literary art of many authors of the ages. Something someone like you couldn't appreciate.
Oh, excuse me. Have you know I'm very well read.
I find that hard to believe.
And I would like you to give me a persuade check to piss her off enough to go far away.
Can I intimidate her?
Yes, you may.
I will
Are
use
you
my
Tim Curry
intimidate.
from the Clue movie? Is that who
I
you
wish.
are?
I don't know yet. I just
Tom
kept
makes
going.
this roll. Lindy, I have a proposal to you because I'd like to do a poll today.
Sure.
How do you feel about chat voting which of our cultists gets a classic encounter roleplay Wild Magic Surge? How do you feel
Sounds
about
great
that?
to me.
I love those.
Alright, I will set that up. Tom,
I
go
rolled a
back. You were doing great.
I rolled a 3, and as I do that, I kind of straighten myself and kind of go up tall. He's not a particularly big man. He's quite small and a bit kind of skeleton skin, kinda, but he has this kind of authority presence with him, you know, from years and years of being a butler and being in charge of the house. He kind of puts himself up and imposes himself over her. Like, I could give you your cards if you don't.
Mm-hmm.
You know.
Fine. I'll go to the store and I'll get more sugar. Is there anything you need? I'm out.
Maybe a hobnob or two.
Of course. She huffs off. Slams the front door.
That was awfully British. Would you like anything else, you bastard?
Yeah.
And
I
so,
kind of through the window. I kind of look and make sure she goes off.
oh,
as
she
well.
stomps off down to town to the general store.
Got like a slice.
And you see the bus stop and Sister Josephine get off, and you see Skylar whip into the drive with Liv and Hugh in tow.
She's
They're all
going,
here.
she's going to hit one of the hedges one of these days. And he'll go by the door, and he'll stand right inside.
All right, so I'd say probably Sister Josephine gets there first to the door.
There's a little tiny gentle. Is the door closed? Is the door
yes,
closed?
It's closed?
Yeah.
Yeah.
There's a little polite little rap.
Okay. I ignore it.
Worst
And
butler
Architect
ever.
Origins has donated again. Thank you so much, Architect. Sister Josephine can see into the mind of a liar on a successful check, but in exchange, her negative thoughts and the truth behind her own lies are announced into the minds of those around her if she fails.
Oh,
Ooh.
shit, okay.
Apparently, you can read minds, but we get to know your secrets if you do.
That's amazing. Thank you so
And
much
the
for the
poll
support.
Going to be an
is,
awful lot
in
of
chat.
nun fingering.
Not my mind, it's the character's mind. And anyway, there's a slightly more robust knock this time.
Okay. And my character just counts slowly to 10.
Patrick, if you're the other side of the door again, I'm going to fucking clip your ear.
And I'll open the door and open anything else.
And by the time Patrick opens the door, Skylar, Hugh, and Liv have made it up to the door as well.
I'll look down on Patrick from on high. I think I'm talking to you like this.
Yes,
you're
I'm
my
pretty
penis.
sure. I'm not particularly big. Yes. Won't you all come in?
All right, Patrick, love, got a kettle on?
There is a pot of tea in the library.
Oh, it's so nice to see you, Patrick. Hang on, that's your accent. Fuck me.
That's my accent.
It's like a
You've been
fucking
hanging
pirate.
Have you been hanging around Skylar?
It's so nice to see you, Patrick, and I'll take his hand in mine, and I presume I'm actually going to go with a strength check here, because
Oh, right over the top as well.
it
One of
might
those
just
crunchy grinder ones.
it might just
that
be
go like
possible you're
that.
about to get the alpha male handshake. Yeah. Also, you're a servant, and I'm at the very least middle class.
Hey, I'm an
Oh, yeah.
upper servant.
Oh yeah, that's like a mega crit. Like,
Yeah, it's an extreme success.
say
Yeah,
fare
you
thee
feel
well to your
something in
finger
your
bones.
hand pop as
Oh.
you receive the handshake.
Everything okay, sir? How have you been?
Oh, yes,
Lovely to
yes.
see you again.
Very good, very good. Okay. Mr. Smiles, if you wouldn't mind loosening your grips ever so slightly.
So sorry. The same thing happened to me the other day, actually, with Mr. Constance. It was unfortunate.
Yes, it's not the first time you have done that to
All
my
that
hand.
teeth pulling.
Luckily, I was already there. I could put the teeth back.
Do you want to go into the library and make yourself comfortable?
Oh, lovely! Thank you so much.
In
Miss
the
Glum,
library?
are you coming?
I'm probably so boring that you all go in and forget that I'm there.
I don't even
including Patrick.
notice. Yeah.
And the door just kind of closes in my face, and I'm used to it, and just pull it open and follow them.
Yeah.
Just...
As they all go out and into the room, he's gonna go.
You're right.
Oh, God, Miss Glum, I didn't see you there.
Your hand.
Yes, yeah, Mr. Smiles, his handshakes are rather firm. You understand. Would you like to step into the library? There is tea on.
What?
The library.
I mean,
Do
go.
you know where? Yeah. Yes.
Right.
Yes. You can. Yeah.
Okay. I just
And
plod in.
Tom, I need you to roll me a wild magic surge, please.
Oh, okay. What could go wrong?
D10,000.
Say what now?
7,042.
What the hell is going on?
What is this
Wild magic
bullshit?
surge.
I
Wild
love
magic
wild
nonsense?
magic.
It's
Take the
amazing.
beat.
So,
Is this
Alright.
like a wild magic surge, like second
you're-
edition
Tom,
D&D?
Yeah, the
your
sorcerer's.
clothes billow with scalding steam as you recover from this handshake.
Oh.
So, for
I
people
just
not
constantly
familiar,
starch my uniform. So it's like
on Encounter Roleplay, we've had a tradition of using this D10,000 table of wild magic surges. We haven't been using it as much this season. It does come up from Ravnica at the moment. And yeah, it's 10,000 things. Some are good, some are bad. Some cause you to disgorge your own coffin. There's all kinds of wacky things. And thank you so much to the chat for voting in our poll and choosing Patrick Howard.
Kitchen sink once.
Can we go back to disgorge your own coffin for a second?
Yep.
And talk about that? Because is that like standard for this magic table surge thing? Is that like a normal thing?
Trip over your own grave.
Inside a house, yep, okay.
Yeah.
When evil twin
Anyway.
come from it, it can go all sorts of places.
It can kill your pet dog in the most tragic of ways.
Yeah, it killed my pet dog in one campaign.
I think one of them.
Mullet.
I think one campaign, someone's skin turned to soap.
No, someone's teeth filled with soap and then fell out.
That was it. The teeth went to soap and they all fell out. Yeah.
Yep.
It's like that.
Let's
anyways,
not have any wild magic surges the rest of the campaign.
So Patrick comes in, steaming into the room.
It's like a fog effect that he does it to make him seem a bit more in charge.
Howard, are you okay? Is everything quite all right? You do know that you're billowing steam in an inexplicably high rate.
No, you hurt his hand.
He hurt his hand, now he's billowing steam. Gosh.
Yes.
Maybe he's allergic.
No, maybe.
My dad's
Wise
allergic
words.
to all sorts of things.
Yes,
Cats. Tea.
Hats.
Cats. And hats.
And tea, you say?
Okay.
Yeah.
Sorry. Anyway, should we all get settled down for the night's festivities? Right. Would anyone like any tea?
I'd love a cup of tea, please.
Yes.
Can we start with the good book to start with?
And Josephine stands up, holding her Bible to her chest, opens it up, and reveals a cavity with a hip flask in there.
Anyone for a tipple?
Oh no, I don't drink. No.
Oh, not for you. As she downs a swig.
Your mum says I shouldn't drink because I might get overexcited.
Oh, definitely have some then. Come here, dear.
Actually, I'm worried we might not have enough in the flask.
Oh.
Trust me, there's enough in here, sweetie. This.
Wait. Patrick, do we need that for the ritual? You're the one organising all this. What do we need for this ritual anyway?
Well,
Speaking of which, you have spent the past intermittent time between the last book study and this one getting together your shopping list. The things you need to do to be able to complete the summoning.
a hobnob's on that list.
I mean, it's on the list. You're not sure if you're like, did I put that on there because I was hungry?
Oh, right,
Or was that in the book?
Fish flavored hobnobs would be really a bummer, wouldn't they? Like, as an aside. Like, lovely sardines. That would be the worst kind of like double dip bullshit torture, wouldn't it?
Yeah, that's pretty grim. Yeah, that'd be
lovely
like
ice
a
cream. Oh,
medical
it's salt
condition.
flavor. Oh no.
Doctor, I've got fish flavor hobnobs. I don't know what to do.
Underneath your robes, you are like wall-to-wall leather bras, aren't you? Like, I have nothing but terror in my heart for your awful character. All this sweetie stuff and like out comes the booze and stuff. You are like ankle deep in every single nun at that convent, aren't you?
Ankle deep.
That's right. I was going to go with wrist, but I thought you're like swimming in the anal cavity.
I had to open the bickies to go with the tea that's being spilt. I mean,
Are they fish flavored?
they're not. They're digestive flavored and they're very good.
No.
Yes, digestive flavor.
Is that in honor of the last one-shot campaign, or?
But on the list of things you need, Patrick Howard, you have discovered that you will need 5 barrels of chum.
Okay, I read this out to them as
One
as
for
you
each
say.
member of the club. You'll also need the summoning circle materials, which are entrails. You'll need 2 livers, 3 lungs, and 1 heart.
Do they have to be from a human?
Yes.
I know the
I
perfect.
knew I should have hit her harder.
And you know that the closest you have to go to the beach to go to the summoning, proper place to cast the ritual. And the closest one is in Kent, which is only a couple hours drive.
Yeah, but it's Kent.
Yeah, that's a fair point.
Can we not find a better beach than fucking Kent?
Time is of the essence. The stars are right. Y'all are going
I
to
feel
Kent.
like any summoning that happens in Kent isn't going to bring up Dagon so much as some shit whale. Like, we're not going to get what we want.
Okay.
It's going to be Free Willy, but much, much more crap.
I'm assuming we have to do it tonight. It is the stars are aligned.
The
Everything
stars
is right
are
for
aligned. It
tonight.
has to be done tonight.
Well, we
Have we
should.
just
Only
got this
beach
shop?
that you can make it to in time and get all these materials. It's the beach in Kent.
Have we just got this shopping list tonight, or have we had this before? Is this something that's been outstanding?
Something
Also, quick
that's
point
new.
of order.
Just translate.
Maybe, like, because Kent, right? Like, we could probably, like, go south, right? And it's only, like, an extra half an hour, 45 minutes, and we can hit, like, Felixstowe and ignore Kent completely. Like, brilliant.
The road's under construction there. I don't know.
Well, okay. But what if we go north, right? And then north and then east, and we can go to Yarmouth instead. How does that
Oh,
sound?
the road
Is
washed
there
out.
an issue here that's been brought up? Are you
Oh,
okay?
Oh
You
my
know what
God.
this is?
Garden of England, my fucking
Where
arse.
did Kent hurt you? Show us on the
Will
map.
Jones is from Essex, and that's near the Kent. And so we're just basically being called towards the dark mass that is Will Jones in Essex.
Oh my God.
Essex is
going
also
to
a toss hole.
Look, the whole East Coast. Let's just put it
I
out
had a really
there.
good
Whoa,
friend
whoa,
named
whoa,
Kent.
whoa, whoa! Hang on. Some of us
All right,
might live
all right.
on said coast.
Look, we made an
That's
agreement.
enough.
Kent's the place. That's where we're going. I've got it figured out. I think in my brain.
Patrick.
Or, and now just hold on a second. Okay, if we go in the opposite direction, right, we can hit like the Bristol Channel. Really
Hey, we're not
easily.
going to Wales.
Yeah,
No, we don't want to go that
We're
fucking
to
far.
Wales.
No. It's there's issues in Wales. There's freaks.
They
in
don't
that
need
country.
more abominations. They already got the Welsh.
Well,
already
I
got
quite
one.
like
There.
Kent,
That's
to be
what
honest.
Cthulhu attacking over there.
We're all Americans, by the way. Bristol and Wales are so close to each other, you can spit on each other.
Literally,
Like,
I could, from where I live,
Me as
I
well.
can see Bristol. I
So
can.
my miss is actually glaring from over here right now. Like,
All right. So we got to go Kent.
Are those tough fellows in, Patrick? Can we borrow some ingredients from them? Are they home?
The tough fellows.
The people whose house this is, the stuck-up bitch that corrected me on the Bible verse. that once, yes.
No, we cannot. We can't. Don't worry, I've got the perfect person for the organs. Don't worry, she'll be back soon. No, the
And
Lord
Liv
Lady
knows she
aren't
did
here.
kill Iris, so there's that too. She's probably just sitting in the entryway
We
of
don't
her
know
door.
that, and she's too boring to even if she did say it, we'd probably ignore it. So,
by the way, I actually already killed several people for this ritual.
just
Um,
Some entrails to my back.
Honestly,
all
all
right,
I've
you
done
guys
since
can
last
laugh, but-
meeting is murder a dude every day. It's been fantastic.
Gotta keep my hand in.
Yeah.
So she'll be back shortly. I've got that, or we shall at this present moment. What we really need is the 5 barrels of chum. Now, I don't know anything about the docks or anything like that. I thought it would be more along one of your lines.
I've spent.
Chum is
time
literally
with my-
just dead fish. You know that, yes.
I know
Yeah,
a
no,
few
it's-
sailor fellows doing I've got a bit of.
God, your character is awful. It's just
It's
beyond.
fucking worse, isn't she?
It's like beyond the realms of horror. I saw Sister Josephine and I was like, oh, cool, this is fine. No worries. He's playing a member of the clergy. No, he's fucking not. He's wearing people like puppets day and night. That's what he's doing.
I was a fly
Every
fisher.
character you play. What is it about you? Right? Why is every character a projection of some vile sexual fantasy? What sort of deviant nightmare are you?
You not roleplayed
inside?
before.
Oh god.
Yeah, but when you roleplay
That's
different
not how
characters,
everyone
that's-
does it.
it's like,
Oh my god.
I was a fly fisher, you crude bastard. I merely went on their boats and they sailed me out for me to fish. What are you on about? I'm a lady of the cloth.
They sailed you out on the fishing boats to fly fish.
Well, we may have had sex, but anyway.
Vomit inside my soul.
Listen.
Chum
if we-
everywhere.
Yeah.
Give me a luck check, Sister Josephine.
I'm
Okay,
I'm
then.
rolling rage as well. I feel like it's about time.
I don't-
Where is my luck? 55. Here we go.
Oh,
That's a pass. Just
That's
a
a
standard
pass.
success.
So, you know that you do know some fishermen, Sister Josephine, and one did take you out on his boat, and you just caught wind that he is back at port.
Let's head to the docks and we'll see if Salty Pete is back. He runs commercial.
why is he called Salty? Is it because he's a sailor,
name's
or is it
Salty
some other reason?
And his boat's name is the Chum Guzzler.
Oh yes. Yes.
Nice.
Of course it is.
I see we've got highbrow as always on the counter roleplay one shot.
There's a growing theme.
No, genuinely, it was just fishing. But let's go and see Salty Pete. We might be able to do him a deal. He is a strict Christian though, so we'll have to keep things very low key.
So
Well-
no mention of the Abyssinian fish god.
Absolutely not. No. There is
understood.
only one god in his eyes, and he's the
The one that
who's-
you supposedly serve.
Yes. What? Jeebus.
That guy.
Jesus.
That's fair,
That's
yeah.
the one.
Right, well, I've just had a thought. I just had a thought that I only brought the one car, and I wasn't expecting 5 barrels of chum. I had to concentrate real hard then. 5 barrels of chum.
Well, I'm sure
No, it
Sister
wasn't-
Josephine can help you out. Don't worry.
Dead people.
Sweetheart, I did happen to notice that everyone
up.
else got a lift.
Other
apart
old
from
women,
me.
sweetheart. It comes out really like your gran has said sweetheart to you, and you're like, oh, so nice. You saying it, it's like strap on dildos and like messy chains.
I'm really sorry,
No.
Sister Joe, but you know, I kind of ran out of a room. I should have
got
brought the truck.
arthritis, and the men on the bus look at me. It's rather uncomfortable. Also,
She looks at the pamphlets.
I do have to give you these.
And I'll hand out my pamphlets now.
What's that?
There is an open fire just there for everyone.
It's from my church. You'll probably help my cover a little bit if you could come along to the choir practice, maybe?
I don't think that's
Well,
a
actually,
good
I do have
idea.
quite a pleasant baritone. I could possibly fit you in.
Yes, feel free, yes. We sing all the greats, Come All Ye Faithful, and
All the other Jesus hits.
All the other Christmas carols.
all the other hits from now. That's why I called Jesus.
I just had a thought looking at this pamphlet. I have a question, Almighty Keeper. What day of the week is it? Is it Friday by any chance?
Is it Friday? I was going to say it's Tuesday, but I don't see why it couldn't be a Friday.
Because if it's Friday, they probably had fish in the coven. The coven? That's not what it's called. The convent. They probably have fish in the convent, and we could just get, the
Yeah,
leftovers.
but
That's
I'm
like
not
chum.
sure. Yeah,
just
yeah,
fish.
I'm not
It's
sure
hard
it's going to have 5 barrels full of chum.
I don't know. I've seen those nuns put it away.
Yeah, I can never tell whether it's fish day or it's not bath day till tomorrow. We could probably swing behind.
Why are we like this?
It's Lindy I feel sorry for the most.
So there's a game called like Fatagan, a Cthulhu adventure, and we're that. We're not like we've
Oh
veered
my
away from like
God.
dark corners of the earth, and we're stuck straight in like Cthulhu Fatagan. Hello.
I love in the darkest
Great,
corner
my
of the earth.
lover.
Darkest.
Everyone and their mums are armed round here, and so on.
Right. Right.
So I'm giving 2 options here. I'm trying everything I can. I've got Salty Pete
Yeah.
or the convent.
Thank
both
you.
Well, if we
Thank you,
need
sister.
if we need an extra car, surely there'd be some by the dock.
Yeah, or we could get. You have a van, do you not, Miss Allen?
I could drive home and pick up the truck. Do we have another driver? Can any of you drive?
Hold on.
Really
No,
boringly.
I'm not a chauffeur.
Really boring.
I have 1
2 miles
in
an hour.
teeth. Does that help? 1
You know what? You
point.
think that means you're completely
teeth.
qualified, you.
Now,
I think
you
would.
do know you could probably get, because you are going to Kent, which is the sea, you could probably get your chum at the beach.
If only Kent was the sea.
Or, I guess what I could do is I could hook it up on the trailer and we'll just drag one car behind the other. And you could sit in it, it'd be like a little ride at the fair.
Would that not
That
have
sounds
more
really fun.
potential?
That sounds delightful.
I hear in the
mean,
future they do a thing called caravanning. It's a similar kind of concept.
Oh, sounds very common to me.
You're so working class. I can't even begin to deal with you as. That sounds terribly common.
Alright.
He
So,
is working class.
Literally.
You are Hyacinth Bucket, the fucking butler, aren't you?
Hyacinth Bouquet.
Lady of the house speaking.
Alright,
No,
well, we
we-
need to make some decisions because we gotta get to Kent. That is the place we gotta get to. There's no way around it. We gotta go Kent.
I feel that we should wait here until the sacrifice returns to us. It
You're gonna
shouldn't
need
be
at
too
least
long
2
now.
bodies.
Now,
we need two
about this sacrifice, do we really
There's
need to
your-
actually like hurt anybody? Because that seems. I understand the fish and the chanting, and that's all been a jolly good time. But do we actually need to, hurt a person? Surely not. Can we not maybe?
Look at him like I've got no idea what words he just said.
Dr. Smiles, did you read the literature that we have been reading for the past few months?
Well, I mean, yes, but it was all in. It was all a little complicated, and I didn't feel entirely comfortable. There were some words that, while I understood in context, they perturbed a mild amount.
I'm sure they did.
Are you
I
back
do.
now?
Feel better if we killed him softly.
Does it need to be fresh?
I mean,
Uh,
can it be a
yeah.
dead person?
I think that if we are summoning the great and powerful one, I think fresh organs would be best. I don't think they would be too pleased if we.
So we're going to have to bring them in the car as well.
Well, no, we can box it up or something, I suppose.
Okay.
Like, take
What,
away-
and like
just
drag it
walk out of
behind
the
the
room without
vehicle?
any of them noticing me.
No. We can cut them up here, take them out, and then put them in a box, and then take it to.
Sister Josephine will rattle her granny cart.
Plenty of room for a couple of bits and bobs in here.
I think-
Watch my
I-
knitting, Mo.
I think it's slightly bigger than that, but. Yes.
It's just there's likely to be an awful lot of blood, and
Yes.
that's. Well,
All right,
maybe
all
we
right.
Maybe,
Phew.
chloroform. Would that be? I have quite a lot of that actually. I bought a carboy with me in case we wanted to, instead of because I know you're very excited about the stabbing, and I did just want to say maybe over the nose, and then they sort of fall asleep, and that's and then.
I see, and then we carve out their internal organs and sacrifice them.
How about we let Hugh do the first one? I'm worried he's getting cold feet. Call it somewhat of an initiation.
Yes, Dr. Smiles, I am beginning to wonder if you are truly with us.
No. I absolutely I'm absolutely excited about the fish god and all that. That does sound jolly fun. Honestly, much more
Mr.
exciting
Howard.
than the.
Why didn't Hugh come with me and hook up the truck and the car? Because he's strong like, and I need someone to do some lifting and organising. And you guys take care of the bodies, because I mean, it's only 2. I'm sure you can handle that between the 2 of you. Where's
Well,
Liv
you
gone?
see, I only
Whatever.
have
Who cares?
one. I need one more body, so I'm looking for volunteers from the rest of you. Do you have any idea who would be good as a lordly sacrifice?
Well, I tried running over Iris on the way here, but that didn't work.
Oh dear.
she's
A bit. I think she's a bit old. I want someone younger.
I mean, I rarely actually meet any young ladies, and I imagine Sister Josephine never does. So, Skylar, do you have any friends you don't like very much, or?
What about your father, Miss Al?
Nah, my dad's old. You don't want him.
Oh, he's too old, is he? Oh, very well. Perhaps. Where the hell is she gone? I swear that Miss Glum, she just disappears one minute and comes back the next. Anyway, and sister,
When
do you
did
have
she
any?
actually leave?
I don't know. She's so boring.
Did I remember to pick her up? Or did I just think that I picked her up?
No. She was definitely in the car. I remember. I remember talking to her.
Did I leave her outside?
Did you shut the door on her again?
No. She came in with you with the steam. You recall?
Oh yes. So she mentioned.
I don't think she's said anything since then, though. I don't believe she's spoken.
No. Well, maybe she's gone to find the toilet or something. I'm sure she will turn up. Sister, do you have any sisters you are willing to contribute to this?
It's very tricky to get the sisterhood out of the convent. It's a very tight-knit group. There's 1 or 2 I could offer up, but not particularly easy to catch those
Didn't you
fish.
just get a Maria join? She was young. She sings all the time. I hear her sometimes about the village.
What I could do, Sister Ethel the other day, she had a bit of a fall on the street, and some young gentleman came and helped her up and took her home. Perhaps I just go and throw myself down on the street and hope a good Samaritan comes along and I stick him with my knitting needles.
Now that's a very good idea. About Ethel, you said she got taken home. Is she at home now?
Yes, she's. Oh, I know what
I
you're.
know.
Wait. Go on.
No, Patrick, I got it. I've got to go to Mrs. Grimm's anyway, and she's a young bird, and she got a ton of young birds, so we just kill Mrs. Grimm.
Well, yes, I suppose that.
And then I can pick up my eggs.
Quite as well. Don't you think that she'd be noticed to be missing?
We're gonna end the world, Patrick.
Sorry, correct me if I'm wrong.
Wait, we are not ending the world.
Doesn't the entire world end in approximately 8 hours?
No, it's a new world.
Well, anyway, right. I don't think we need Mrs. Grimm in it anymore.
My point is, itinerant egg farmers might not be the first thing on everybody's mind.
We're going to need eggs in the new world, I feel.
Well, we can keep the chickens.
Yes, but who's going to sell them to us? We need someone to sell them.
All right, Hugh, we got this. Let's get in the car. We'll hit up Mrs. Grimm. We'll get the truck, and we'll come back here. And hopefully they've offed whoever it is that Mr. Howard wants to kill. And then we can get going to Kent, because time's a ticking. I drive fast, but
if you need the assistance, of course, I will, of course, help.
Okay, yes,
you can bring your chloroform so she don't scream the bloody house down.
And I'm gonna...
Oh, yes, that good. Yes, I'll bring it.
and I'm going to very stealthily go to Skylar and go, watch him.
I got it.
Where's my spot hidden?
Do I have stealth? I don't know if I have stealth. I
got
do!
sleight of hand
Holy
and
shit!
stealth.
And I
You were
got
like
sleight of
stealthy
hand.
as fuck.
I
Yeah.
really am, aren't I?
All right, no need to worry. I failed.
All right, but I could totally cock this up.
You could roll 100.
I didn't. I passed. But I didn't roll 100.
All right. Let me
Okay.
see if I am stealthy as well. Hang on. Sorry, Lindy. Sleep.
I don't
no, you're
think you
fine.
are.
Can someone roll a d100 for me, and I will look up my stealth. 20. All right. I'm super subtle. No, I'm not
20.
subtle. No, I watch him. I'll watch him.
It's fine. Yes, you go off and do that. So, sister, so this thing, we need to have a conversation here, sister. It is about the language and conversations that you are keeping in these like meetings, you understand? I feel that the convent may be suspecting you.
No, there's a gambling ring in the convent. Like there's lots of stuff
Really?
that goes on that people don't know. Sister Janice she's a right bookmaker. Yes, we can bet on anything. That we've got a Deadpool going.
Oh, really? I did not know that convents were so seedy.
No, you've got to pass the time. In the end, no one really believes in this god. Everyone's got something else going on. We just don't admit it. Pretty sure that's how it's going on anyway.
So do you believe that, just for sake, some of them would be willing to join us? I just want, when we summon the great fish lord thing, I'm not entirely sure what it is, but I'm sure it'll be great, that we have, I just like the idea of a row of nuns there that, took away their god and wanted to worship him. I think it would be a good sacrifice for him as he joins us. Wouldn't you agree?
I'll be honest. Nuns really aren't up for change. One day they put tartar sauce on a Friday for dinner, and there was hunger strike for a week. One of the other nuns gave the other one a black eye. It was marvelous, but yes, we don't cope
Well,
with
you
change
changed.
very
What,
well.
how long did it take for you to change? I mean, how long has
I'll
it been?
be honest. I did a lot of drinking, and then when I sobered up a little bit, I'd become a nun. And once they've got you, it's very hard to get out.
Oh, I see. So you're kind of so this is your get out. Oh, I see. Okay, so what if they don't know, and we're just saying we're taking them to the beach, and they can be having fun on the beach, and when we do it, they're there for him.
A Bible group. We'd need a bus.
Yeah, a bus.
Oh, we could steal a bus.
Yes, I do like that idea. It's very cool.
Josephine reaches into her granny bag and pulls out a sawn-off shotgun.
We could steal a bus.
I did not realize you had that hidden there. We shall get on to stealing a bus shortly. I just like the idea of the nuns there, It's very, very...
And as our dark plans are coming together, there is a giveaway going on in chat right now for some tabletop loot dice. It's !loot if you would like to enter to win a set of dice from our sponsors, Tabletop Loot. And we are 10 away from doing another giveaway, and we are also 3 new subscribers away. So hit those buttons if you are interested.
I like the idea that this is just what actually goes on when in our regular Call of Cthulhu campaigns, behind the scenes. This is what the cultists are doing while we're doing our thing.
I feel like we're the Terry Pratchett cult, like the ones that Bethnari sets up.
Yeah,
so that he's got, we're not like a good cult. Like we're not going to summon Dagon. We're not going to do shit. Like, we're not even going to make it to Kent, which if anything is a bonus.
I'm going to get us a bus. We're going to go there in style.
It's going to be like the Jolly Boys outing.
Yeah, there we
Look
go.
at that.
Led by a sawn-off shotgun wielding granny.
Yeah. Okay.
No.
A nun, thank you.
So sister,
None with a shotgun.
Right.
None
oh
with a
dear.
gun.
So we go. Okay, so you handle the bus. Actually, you stay here. I need Miss Glum to help me with the maid problem.
So as you say that, you're looking around for Miss Glum. We're gonna cut away to Skylar and Hugh as they go to get some eggs and a trailer. You stop at the eggs
Alright,
at
Hugh.
Miss Grimm's first.
Yeah, that's on the way. It's on the way
All right,
back.
cool. So yeah, let's say you already picked up the trailer, and you're driving to Miss Grimm's.
Right now, Hugh, I should warn you, she got a dog and it barks a lot.
I actually really like dogs. That should be rather nice.
All right, now how are you going to kill her then?
I suppose the chloroform isn't out of the question. Maybe just a little, and then maybe a pillow over the face. Would that be acceptable?
Did you bring a pillow with you?
I mean,
You got your knives to cut her up.
I thought we could take her back to the because Patrick seems to really enjoy the cutting.
No, I don't want to take her back all. We'll just take the bits that we need. There'll be less chance of getting blood all over the new car.
Did you bring full surgical gear?
No, I thought you did. That's why we brought you in. You're medical.
I have an apron, and I'm a dentist. I primarily operate on teeth, you know.
I got punched in the face once. There was a lot of blood.
Are you a Hufflepuff?
I am. How did you know? All right.
I saw a bird once.
Well, I'm sure Mrs. Grimm's got knives in the kitchen, so you knock her out, and then you go get one of her knives, and you cut her up like Sunday lunch.
No, well, Patrick said to bring a knife, so I brought my surgical scalpel, but I'm not sure that's going to. Well, yes, but I'm not sure that's going to do. See, you want me to cut her open, and if I do that with a scalpel, it would be a little bit like trying to open a nut by rubbing it with a cloth.
Well, like I said, I'm sure she's got a butcher's block in the kitchen, lots of sharp knives. She got to butcher her chicken somehow.
Yes, but okay, that'd be an awful lot of blood.
Don't worry, Hugh. I got faith in you.
Yeah, okay, I understand.
If she gets up and runs, then I'll run her over with the car. But until that point, there's not a lot I can do to help you.
So the plan, if I may dignify it as such, is for me to go in, chloroform her, kill her, remove her organs, and you're going to sit outside in the car in case she mounts a brave escape, either after or before the death.
My job is just to get the truck, all right? We're just picking up the extra bits on the way. Come on, Hugh.
Okay, I think I understand then.
We can bring the dog with us if you like. They likes the beach.
Yes, but we are going to Kent.
I know. I wish we weren't, but that's where we're going.
I'm
Yes,
so
we-
glad I picked Kent now.
All who live wish that.
And
You got
we'll
this,
go-
Hugh. I'm sensing you're a little insecure, but I'm
Well, then
sure
you
when
should-
she's out, you just dig her in. It's like when they got that rotten tooth and you just gotta pull it out, you know? I've seen it in your eyes. I've seen how much you like to pull.
That's almost exactly the opposite of what it's like, but okay.
Good.
And so as you turn down the street to go to Miss Grimm's house, we're gonna go upstairs to the maid's quarters. Liv, what have you been up to?
I've sneaked upstairs very boringly. And as I've been on my way up there, I've been keeping my eyes peeled to see if I can find anything that would make me look like a maid.
Oh yeah, Mrs. Wyatt lives here on site, so there's plenty of maid uniforms.
Okay,
You
I
even
will
find
get
one
the
French
least
maid
flattering
uniform.
one and just like pull the hat a little bit too far over my head.
Okay. Mm-hmm.
And an apron that does not fit me at all.
Excellent.
And I'm going to make my way up to the top of the maid's quarters where all the sleeping areas are.
All right, yeah. There's it's very small. This is the lord and lady of the house, but they don't have a lot of staff. It's mostly Howard and Mr. Patrick Howard and Mrs. White. So, but they do have both of their sleeping quarters upstairs.
Okay. I'll push the door open very, very quietly and have a peek inside.
Are you looking in Howard's or Mrs. White's room?
Mrs. White for now.
Okay, so peek open the door, and she has a very tidily made bed. The room is immaculately clean. She's got some outfits. It looks like to be a little dresser drawers. A notebook that looks to be like an artist's notebook. It's got a lot of drawings of flowers in there, and there is a cheerful flower wallpaper that goes around the room and gentle, lacy, wafting curtains.
I'm gonna have a look through the dresser.
Okay. Look through the dresser. There are some maid outfits, some unmentionables. There is like 2 outfits that are streetwear compared to uniform wear. It seems she takes her work very seriously. And one drawer just full of socks.
I'll take a pair of socks.
Okay.
Never know when that's gonna come in useful. Like big long
You never
ones.
know. Yeah, they're like thigh highs. You gotta use the girdle to keep them up.
Is there anything on closer inspection that seems suspicious at all, or just
give me a spot
happy?
hidden check.
Okie dokie. That will be a 60 for me.
So, you spot there is a loose floorboard. You don't notice it until you step in a certain spot in the room and you hear it. Eep, and you notice that it's come up just a bit.
I'll get down on my hands and knees and pull a small dagger out of my girdle and just pry it up.
Pry it up, and inside is another notebook. It's like a journal.
I just sit cross-legged on the floor, looking through it, looking at the
Inside.
wallpaper, just baffled.
This journal, it appears to be her private journal where she keeps her innermost thoughts and many, many, many etchings of Patrick.
I instantly put it back, stamp the floorboard down, and leave the room.
That she has a secret love-hate relationship, or at least a wishful relationship with him. She's like, he loves me not. And then you realize that's what the flowers are drawn, and then like the vase on the desk, they were used for that. And yeah,
I just freeze for a second, look at them, look at the wallpaper, feel a bit sick, put it back under the floorboard, stamp it down boringly.
It's like turning on a friend of yours computer and finding it's just like wall-to-wall 8chan.
Yep. And just turn on the spot and leave the room.
okay.
So there is no more staff.
No, it's just the 2 of them right now. It
Okay.
seems maybe they have more people in the summer. There are rooms, but they're vacant currently. Probably do more entertaining there. They are off on vacation right now currently, so.
Okay. I'm gonna
but
check
there
out
is
Howard's
Howard.
room then.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Howard, what does your room look like?
Howard's room is again very neat and tidy. Everything is spotless, no creases whatsoever.
Folded pair of
pretty-
chaps on the bed.
It's pretty plain.
I think you're only
think
using
it's
this chap
like-
thing to try and divert attention from your like
Really
vile
is,
sexual
totally is.
peccadillos.
There's like there's a cupboard, there's a chest of drawers, there's a nightstand there, a table with like a single mirror on it and a few drawers. Yeah.
I'm gonna go over to the bed, take the pillowcase off one of the pillows, put the socks in it, and kind of knot it around my hand and just in case.
Just in
And
case
then
you
I'm
never
gonna
know when you're
search
gonna need
through
a pillowcase
drawers.
and some socks. Yeah,
Mhm.
give me a spot hidden in Patrick's room.
That is 68. That's still a pass.
All right. How, Patrick?
Oh,
what
no, it's not.
else?
Hang on. No, that's not a pass.
Well, you could
Sorry.
spend luck if you'd like to make it a success.
Yeah, why not?
Why did we give us so much spot hidden?
Bollocks to the
What
luck
else?
stat. Why the fuck not? Yeah.
What else do you have hidden in your room?
Hidden in the room, a lot of it is there isn't anything in the floorboards, but in the drawers there's like a false bottom in one of the drawers if you pump it up, and in that is where he keeps more of the kind of like cultist kind of drawings and notes that he's made. It's all about the summoning, how excited he is about this summoning. How the world's going to be so much better, and how he's going to be the lord instead of the servants, and but there's also something else. If you in the cupboard, as you open up the cupboard, there's like friggin' suits. They're all the same except for one that's slightly less black. It's just like another shade of black, but that's not black. That's his rebel
Don't
thing.
tell
But
the church.
I know, and as you move that, there seems to be kind of like another false back to this. And you open that up, and inside you see a pair of stockings and high heels, and there's a bra and a few other things like that.
A guy in gold underwear.
Yeah. I
figured if we're going Rocky Horror, we go the whole hog. So yeah.
Do it. I'll take one of the stockings, and I'll take one of the high heels, and I'll put them in the pillowcase.
The left or the right?
Now he's going to be wonky when he stands up.
Left.
Okay.
Now I'm imagining him putting on one heel and being like, "Oh, something's not right. Oh, why doesn't this work? How do I shoe?"
So you stuff it all in the pillowcase, and where do you lurk off to next, Liv?
Is there anything upstairs left that I haven't investigated?
Oh, well, there is the Lord and Lady's room.
Oh, yes,
I
absolutely.
I would say probably the Lord and Ladies' rooms and all that are locked.
That's fine. I'd still like to look.
Okay. Give me a lockpicking check. Locksmithing.
Okay. That is...
Did we give her that one in the end, Tom?
Yeah.
Yeah, I think we did actually. We
40.
made it this
one.
Your character out of interest, other than like a glum Midlander.
Oh, that is an absolute fail.
That's
You
all
could
right.
try to push it if you'd like.
Yeah, why not? 63, so no.
No. So
Mm-mm.
you just you're picking it, and you're like, I think I can get it, and it just makes a bit of a sound as the doorknob falls off and hits the ground. And those two who are downstairs, give me listen checks. So
Oh,
Josephine and Patrick, give me listen checks, please.
What's my listen? I think. Oh yeah, I pass. Yeah, that's almost a hard success. Almost.
You hear a thump from upstairs. Here's the Lord and Lady's room.
No, she wouldn't.
Is there someone home? I heard a thunk.
I'm going to check it out. You stay here. Have another cup of tea. I'll be right back. And he kind of heads up, and he's going up the stairs.
Can I hear him coming?
Give me a listen check.
You know, should I stealth it? Yeah, I'm gonna stealth it.
If you want to stealth it, you can.
I'm gonna stealth it. 'cause I'm
We'll go
good at
via degrees
stealthing.
of success to see.
I'm pretty good at stealthing. I mean, I pass, but just.
Okay.
Okay, and that's my listen.
Whoa.
Yeah. You hear him
Yeah,
coming
you
up
thought
the
you were
stairs.
stealthy, but
Mhm.
like,
Yeah.
I'll just step backwards into the shadows and pull the high heel out of the pillowcase and just wait.
are you
And
like a
as he's-
Calidus assassin or something? What the fuck are you?
I'm gonna head up and kind of like have a look around and check.
Yeah.
Do I
And
see
as-
the doorknob?
You do see the doorknob, and as Liv is in the shadows with the heel, we're gonna cut back to you and Skylar. Hugh, so you two pull up and you see the front yard. You see there's a big chicken coop in the back, cozy, adorable cottage, white picket fence, a lady playing fetch with her dog out front. She sees you pull up. She goes, "Oh, hello, Miss Allen. It's lovely to see you."
All
Well, I
right,
don't
Mrs.
feel-
Grimm.
Oh, just fine and dandy. Spot here's
Any
having a
chance-
good old day today. She pet the dog.
Any chance me and you can pop in for a cuppa? It's been a day.
Oh, is it really? Is that
yeah.
with the smiles with you?
Yeah, that Hugh. Hugh smiles with me, yeah.
Hello.
Of course, I'll put a pot of tea on right away. Come on in.
Thanks, Mrs. Grimm.
I'll step
All
out
right,
of the
Hugh,
car
you're
and then
up.
further up.
Yeah, she's a young woman, probably in her mid to late 20s.
Okay. Okay, are you sure you don't want to? I can hold the bag awfully well.
Hugh, you're the one with the medical degree.
I mean, it's just holding the pad over her nose.
All right, I'll do that bit. You do the cutting. All right, let's go.
Okay, then. I'll carry the bag in. Probably like this, for some reason.
Hugh,
Okay.
you're looking a bit pale.
I didn't sleep awfully well last night. It was bad.
I know,
bad
it's dead
dream.
exciting, isn't it?
Oh yes, it's thrilling. Yes.
Give me a spot hidden check, you two.
Right. Spot in. Oh, I got skills in this. Thanks, Tom.
I failed.
I'm just swapping windows. Give me a second.
Sure thing.
I only just failed, actually. I'm gonna put how much luck have I even got? I've got like 50 luck. Fuck this noise.
I failed by quite a
lot.
lot.
Okay.
I'm
So
gonna
you
use
spent
some
some-
of my massive amount of luck.
And so so Skylar doesn't notice this, but Hugh does. He's noticed through the window. She hurriedly puts on a kettle, and then she goes to a mirror and she goes to straighten her hair and puts on a little makeup and kind of glances out the window, like, oh, and then goes back and gets out some teacups.
Yeah, I think she's checking her hair. That's. Are we sure there's nobody else we could potentially?
Wait, you don't like her back, do you, Hugh?
No.
If
I
I'd
mean,
have known
maybe.
you liked her back.
No. I thought maybe the cat or something.
No, it's got to be human, Hugh. You heard Mr. Howard.
Yes, but he wants to kill anyone. Like, honestly, I think even if we were going to the shops, he'd want to murder someone and take their heart.
Come on, Hugh. You make kids cry every day. I'm sure you can shank a bitch.
Actually.
Oh my god, actually dying.
You broke him. He's dead. We can just take his entrails.
You won.
Where's that scalpel?
That was quite amusing.
Like I said, I'm sure you can kill her. Come on, Hugh. Let's go.
Okay. Okay.
Nice and
you'll do-
gentle. Like
Yes,
you
you're-
said, she
you're-
won't know nothing. Just go to sleep.
Yes, that's basically what happens. Then the brain death.
Right.
Here you go. Pass
So
her
you
a
two
pad.
step in through the
Chloroform.
Oh yeah. Front door. Spot is sitting there wagging his tail happily, looking up at the two of you. Miss Grimm. Says,
Obviously.
yes, obviously. Mr. Smiles, I'm sorry I haven't been by the dentist office this week. One of the chickens was sick and I had to make sure it didn't spread to the rest of the flock, but you know how I like to come in for my weekly cleanings.
Yes, a highlight of my week as well, to be sure. Your chicken
been
was
well,
sick.
have
That's
you?
terrible. Yes, very well, thank you. It was quite a pleasant morning. I actually went for a little walk by the stream, and it was there was a fish. It was very nice.
Sounds lovely. Yeah, it was Tickles. Tickles wasn't feeling very well, but he's better now.
Oh,
He's
not
better.
poor Tickles.
Oh no. Yeah, would you like 2 lumps of sugar and some cream? That's how you normally take it?
Oh, thank you so much. That's absolutely lovely. Thank you.
Yeah, Skylar, what about
delicious.
you? Tea?
Oh yeah, same as normal. Same as normal. You know, 2 and 1.
Right, that's how you have it. And she
Oh,
mixes your cup of tea.
Mrs. Grimm, I got something. I bought a new perfume down the market.
Oh, did you really?
I did. We smell it. See what you think. I think it might be
Have
a bit
you
strong.
smelled it, Mr. Smiles? Hugh, do you like it?
Yes, it's quite bombastic, but really rather nice.
Here you go, love. Take a deep whiff. She holds out the pan.
Can I have Hugh give me I think this would just be a power check, just to
What?
keep
Okay.
the nerves
Oh,
in
what
check.
the fuck is my? Oh, look at my power. Oh, yeah, that's good. That's great stuff. It's like, oh yeah.
I'd have no idea what your sheet looks like, so
It does not look good around the
Look,
power
Adam.
area.
attacking you.
There had to be some sacrifices to get you as big as you are, okay? We're just
Yeah, no, I see that. Yeah. Is that a pass?
Is that a pass then?
Yes, that is a pass. Get fucked, reality.
So you're able to keep your cool as Skylar moves in with the chloroform to Mrs. Grimm. She gets a whiff. She's like, oh, that's a bit.
No,
A bit
smell a bit more, and I'll like grab the back of her head and just force it into
Okay.
the.
Give me either a strength check or a brawl check to
Right,
just
let me have
to
a-
clamp this to her face.
My strength is 65. My brawl fighting. Can I do a strength test?
Yes. So I will say the strength will have to be a harder
Hard.
success. Yeah.
Alright. No, can I push my luck?
Yes, you can.
Alright. I push my luck. I says, no, really, look. And like, I turn her around so she can see Hugh's face. And that distracts her from the fact I'm
I'm
like
probably
forcing.
crying at this point or something.
Alright, I need an extreme.
I'm doing my
Let's try it.
traditional weeping like a bitch that I do in every Call of Cthulhu campaign.
No, that's even
not
worse.
So you're like, I'm gonna give her a check to see if she can figure out that this is chloroform. That does pass her education check, and she goes, Mrs. Smiles, I think she's trying to chloroform me. Help!
Oh no, that's terrible. Hold on, I'll try and stop her. Oh,
Joe, get me the frying pan! Quick!
okay. Dink. But unfortunately, this is probably going to be a strength check, so I assume her head's going to explode like a fucking bolt gun.
Give me a fighting brawl check.
Oh, actually, I might fuck that up. That's okay. Yeah, mega fucked up. Like, super bad. Like, bad, worse than most things.
Skylar, can you give me a dodge check? This is very close quarters combat.
Well, let me see.
Oh,
I don't know,
God,
she'd be so whiny.
you better have fucking dodge.
This is pandemonium.
That's unfortunate for us.
So
I feel like you're regretting the frying pan thing, because it would have only been D6 plus 2 before the frying pan, but it's probably more like D12 plus 5 now, for some reason.
So you're like, of course, I'll help you, and then you swing, and you miss Miss Grimm, but you do clock Miss Allen. And can I have you just roll your base melee damage? So
Is that so D6 plus 2, yeah?
yeah,
Is that what that is? Yeah, Bill.
Yeah.
plus
sure,
two.
that sounds
That's a
good.
fair
Sounds right.
flunk.
4.
So 4, and gunk, you get brained by a pan just a little bit, and she's like, oh, she goes to the other side of you, Hugh. Oh, thank you, Hugh. You're saving me.
Oh, yes, it was all intentional.
I'm gonna kill the both of you as soon as my head stops bleating at me.
Maybe you should.
Bloody
maybe you should.
dentists.
I would run if I were you.
She's like, give me a persuade or a charm.
Oh, for some reason I have a charm of 75. What is with this fucking character?
He is a delight. Just don't call him huge.
Yeah. Then the rage. Okay, well that's a
a
hard
hard
or a critical success or something.
Yeah, it's a hard success. And she's like, oh, you're probably right. And she just takes off. Come on,
She's
stop.
Skylar, she's running away. Quick, get after her.
I am gonna kill you so good when the apocalypse comes. And Skylar's gonna grope the chopping block, the knife block, and just grab like a sharp knife.
I'm not going to
running
address the
out.
logic in that statement, so let's just follow her.
Mrs. Grimm, will you just come back so I can take your organs already?
I don't think that's actually. I don't think that's the best way to win her over.
You go around and cut her off or chase her around the car. You get her from the other side.
Okay then.
Just open the door straight in her face. All right, let's go.
Okay, understood.
Come back here, Mrs. Grimm.
That's Miss Grimm.
I knew your husband before he died. It's Mrs. Grimm. Until your dying day. Chasing after.
Okay, so give me a dex check to see if you can catch up with Miss Grimm.
Oh yeah,
She's trying to run away.
I'm on 50 for Dex. Let's see. I will spend 11 points of luck to succeed.
Okay.
Just so this doesn't Scooby-Doo for like the next 45 minutes.
Yeah.
You're in luck because it was in real danger of doing that.
Are you actually like trying, or are you more like, oh no, as you go after?
Me?
Yeah.
Oh, I'm not trying to. I'm barely trying
Okay,
at all.
alright.
If she comes
So-
towards me, I'm going to be like, oh no, bother, as she nips underneath an arm.
Mm-hmm. So,
Oh, how pesky.
Skylar, you're able to catch up with her. You've got a knife. Give me your attack.
I'm afraid. I'm very afraid.
In space, no one can hear you scream. Oh my god, I think she's going to die.
I think she is.
Roll me your damage.
I will as soon as I find it on my sheet. Hold on. My damage is 1d3 plus db. I don't know what that is, but alright, 1d3.
So it's for your unarmed. So whatever your damage bonus is, you're gonna add that to I think a kitchen knife is a d4. So
I rolled a 1
probably-
on a d4.
all right. Do you have a damage bonus at all?
Have you done quite a lot less damage than I did to you with the frying pan?
I have no damage bonus.
Okay, so you stab her, and you nick her, but she's still going. She did trip, however. She got a 90 on her dex check, so you get another attack as she trips.
Right.
And she's looking up at Hugh. Hugh, help me!
Oh, I'll stop her right now. Slowly walking towards her. Probably looking a bit like Frankenstein, like,
I bring the knife up, and I imagine it just kind of like
She
skidded
rolls.
into like, the gravel or the turf next
Yeah,
to her.
she rolls as you stab towards her.
It'll be
She's
much
going to.
easier if you stop fighting it.
I don't want to die! I want to marry Mr. Smiles and make lots of happy babies!
oh, really?
Oh no.
Yes! Why do you think I go to the dentist every week?
Alright,
Oh,
alright. I'm sorry, Mrs. Grimm. I'm sorry. Knife goes away. Alright, we got a lot to explain. Get in the car. You two, Miss Dr. Smiles, off we go. We'll find someone else.
Come right this way, Miss.
You know what? I think you two need your privacy. You get in the trailer. I'll just drive the main car. Don't worry. I've done lots of weddings. I'm very good at ignoring things.
This is going to be the fucking saddest bit of flirting you've ever seen. I think that's going to be the case.
And so, as we cut to the saddest bit of flirting, as they search for another victim, Patrick, you approach this doorknob on the floor.
One job they had. One job.
They had one job.
You're about to be killed by the Brummy emo cunt. You got
Hey.
nothing.
Hey,
Give me your
hey.
fucking lip.
You don't know what's going through her mind. You don't know.
She knows every criminal skill, and she's like a ghost assassin. You're
This is
dead
when
from
as-
high heel to the
What?
head.
As
Why
the heel
hell
is
would you
raised,
attack me?
Lindy just signals Careless Whisper to start playing.
Right. In that case, I pick up the doorknob and kind of try to put it back in. Oh dear. Oh dear, dear. What is
Give me a
going-
mechanical repair check.
Oh dear. I have no
Not much
mechanical
call for that
repair.
in the butlering.
No, no. I've got 10, so it's basic. I spend 3 luck to do
You
it.
are able to fix the doorknob.
Ah, it's not the first time I've done this.
No.
Beautiful, beautiful. I open and close it, and then, you know, I make sure it's locked and everything. Oh, there we go.
And Liv, what do
Wait.
you do?
I wait in the shadows because he's just fixed
Okay.
the door for me. I'm going to wait till he's gone and try and pick it again.
Now,
All right,
where is-
Patrick.
now, where is that Miss Glum? I'm going to do a spot hidden to try and find
Do it. Give me a stealth check, Liv.
Ooh,
Mm,
I do not.
I
stealth that.
succeed, though. I do succeed.
you do spot her lurking in the shadows next to
Ah,
the grandfather
Miss-
clock, holding one of your high heel, your left high heel.
That's a nice
Miss
do.
Glum, I just... What are you doing with the Lord Lady's shoe?
Oh, is that what that is?
Yes, yes, yes. I hope... If you just give it to me, I'll give it back to her.
I pull the stocking out and go, is that theirs as well?
Yes. Yes, it is. It's both
Oh.
hers. She has rather unique taste. Again, if you just give them to me, I
And
will
I
make
just
sure
make
that
eye
they-
contact with him. In the most boring, but obviously like... What's in the room?
Oh, this? Oh, this is the Lord and Lady's room.
Let's have a look.
No, Lord and
Let's have a
Lady are
look.
not here. Miss Glum, there is nothing in there but the Lord and Lady's bedroom.
There's lots of weird stuff in this house.
Well, what do you mean?
I'm not sure you want to know.
I mean, as
Oh,
the
sorry.
butler, as the butler of this house, I think I should know as much as that goes on. So if there's something I do not know, I think you should tell me.
There's a loose floorboard in the maid's room.
You went into the maid's room. Why?
Why not?
Because it's the maid's room.
She's not here.
Would you like... No, but would you like it if someone went into your room?
Not sure I care,
No, you probably wouldn't, would you? In all
but I haven't got a loose floorboard.
What was in the loose floorboard?
I'm not sure you want to know. And I actually almost giggle a little bit for the first time. Like, you just see just the edge of my lip curl ever so slightly, and it's
Yeah.
such a departure from the norm. It's more unnerving than if I'd laughed.
Yeah.
The problem
yeah,
is you
he's
don't actually
very
know how to laugh,
unnerving.
so-
He's
Right.
very like...
But all of this is with completely held eye contact. I'm too boring to even blink.
You're Thora Birch in Ghost World. I've got it.
I mean, is it? You don't think I should know about? Is it dangerous? Is it going to interrupt our plans?
Might do.
In what way?
Go and have a look.
Right. If it's going to interrupt our plans, then I must have a look. Please, Miss Glum, if you accompany me, you can show me where the floorboard is.
I don't want to see that again.
You can just point
It's all
where
squeaky.
the
It's
floorboard
by the
is.
bed.
By the bed. Okay. So I head on over, and I open up the door because the butler would have keys to every room in the house. So I
Mhm.
open it up, unlock it, open up, and I try and find the floorboard.
Give me a spot hidden.
Oh no.
With advantage if she kind of pops it out, points it out to you.
Okay.
Oh yeah, I think that's a success.
I've succeeded, but I critically.
You
succeed.
immediately spot the loose floorboard. Pew.
Well, anyway, some pieces of paper here and a diary and oh dear. Oh dear.
The one you open to is an etching of you in your stockings and high heels.
How did she know? And he's gonna get all the things, put the floorboard back, and he's gonna head on out, close the door, unlock it.
Yeah, and can you give me a sanity check for that, by the way?
Yeah.
Seeing himself. He looks at that both mirrors in the mirror every day.
For the maid.
47, that's success.
All right, you're fine.
Yes, I come out, Miss Glum, and he's holding the diaries and stuff in his hands. Miss Glum, could I have the ladies'
No.
clothing?
No.
Miss Glum, it is not yours.
I just walked down the stairs.
Miss Glum, Miss.
In the time they've been upstairs,
Ladies
has
get
the
those.
maid come home?
So, in the time they've been upstairs, since they've been upstairs for a bit, Sister Josephine, you got your shotgun out. You're ready. You're waiting. You hear the bus.
I would have knitted myself a shotgun warmer while in the meantime.
Yeah, no
while-
problem. That's a jiffy. That takes what, 15 minutes max?
Yeah,
I mean,
it's
if
like
that.
it looks like
You
a
probably
corner
already
of a
have
real
one,
stylish,
honestly.
Yeah.
Does it have
Actually, everybody
bubble?
in England has a shotgun warmer, so
You don't want any grit
So-
getting cold.
Yeah, but you hear the bus pull up. You know, it only comes by every couple of hours.
I'll kind of wave from the door. Hello, yeah, I need the bus. Is there many people on it?
No, just one, and the bus driver actually appears to be the maid. She comes in, she runs up, she goes, "You're here for the book club, aren't you? Well, here's your bloody hobnobs," and she shoves them at you.
Thank you. Could you help me get on the bus?
I suppose I have the time, because I'm not allowed in the house right now. So, I was going to go off.
We're all done. I think you can just walk in. Patrick was looking for you. It's something to do with a mess or something like that. He said you're perfect for it.
Of course, you did. He said I was perfect for it. Never mind. It probably means it in the worst way possible. But I will help you on this bus.
Thank you. If you could just wheel my bag for me. Sit me behind the driver. Keeps me company as we go.
Sure. It's a heavy bag, isn't it?
Yes,
Well,
it's Bibles. Would you like one?
no, I'm quite all right, thank you.
Suit yourself then, dearie. Well, thank you. Was it quiet in town? Is it busy out? Looks very quiet around at the moment.
Well, it's the same
No,
as
no
always.
police hold-ups or anything?
Well, of course the school's letting out, so they're at the crosswalk right now, but that's all.
Okay, thank you. Well, dearie, you rush inside. Don't let me keep you. You've been a right dear already. I don't believe what that Patrick says about you at all. You do seem like a good woman.
Thank you. Someone notices. And she'll go inside the house.
Hello, Mr. Bus Driver. Is everything okay?
Yup. Where are you going?
Where do you think? I'm dressed like a nun.
Oh no, let's go places. And you could go into the food bank, homeless shelter,
And I'll tap.
school.
I think I've left my purse inside. You wouldn't be a dear and go fetch it for me, would you?
He looks at you. Give me a charm or persuade.
Oh God. Okay, I'm not very good.
Chat, in case you are listening or not watching chat, we have a poll open to give out our final Wild Magic Surge of this session. We normally do 2 polls in a session, and today both of them are Wild Magic Surge themed. We're currently on a super tie, so your vote counts.
I'll use a persuade if that's okay.
Okay, sure.
I've got a fairly high persuade. Yeah, I've just failed it. I had just passed it. I had a 75.
Nice. Yeah, so he'll sigh.
If you go in and ask for Patrick, say that Sister Josephine left her purse and wondered if you could help.
All right. He kind of lumbers up, strolls down. Patrick, you hear the door open and close. And then you hear it open and close again. And then you hear it open and close again.
Oh no. It's the butler's worst nightmare, the door opening and closing without him being there. Oh no. And he
I'm
kind of
walking down the
rushes
stairs
past.
in front of him, though, right?
Rushes, yeah. He's going to brush past Liv as quickly as he can and head down into the main hall.
Okay.
He's going to.
Can I-
yeah. Sorry, go
Are they
ahead.
both in?
Mm-hmm. You see the maid and a bus driver? Bus driver goes, "You
I follow
Patrick.
him up towards them.
Josephine
yeah.
sent me for her purse, Sister Josephine. She said ask for you."
Oh, the purse. I think it's...
And Mrs. White goes, "And here's your bloody hobnobs." Throws the package at you.
It's very unladylike to throw things.
What are you holding?
Nothing. I think we have a few things to discuss. If you join me in the library. You
just-
Been in my room.
I
Yeah,
reach into the bag and pick up the high heel. Go, is this yours? And hand it over
No.
to her.
No, my feet are much smaller. I'm a size
Oh,
5.
right. Is this yours? And very slowly reach into my dress and pull a pistol out. And go to shoot her and the driver. Just like,
Give
bam,
me-
bam.
Give me them shot. Handgun.
Okay.
And as you do that,
Yeah.
Adam and Amelia, you have both won Wild Magic Surges.
Yes.
Oh,
One.
I want Amelia's to happen as she's shooting, so this could be
Okay, I'll do
interesting.
the... Hang on a minute. What,
Do your rolls first.
Do your rolls
handgun.
first.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'm going to spend some luck on that. So
Sure.
my firearms is 75.
Yeah,
So
I'm
I'll
luck.
spend some luck on making that work. And what do I need to do?
So if you type
Um,
/die space 1d10,000. I have put it in our little green room if you need to copy paste.
If you just want to copy paste.
Yeah, cool. Thank you.
And Adam, it'll be the same for you as well.
Yeah.
Want me to roll now or?
Sure.
on?
Yeah, I'll just look them up. I'll just look them both up now.
I love one-shots because we get to do this kind of stuff and it's a lot of fun.
You just love it, don't you?
And
Jesus,
also,
the
like,
low ones are normally bad. Yeah.
props to Amelia and Adam for being such good sports on their characters. We had a lot of giggles making them.
This is so much fun.
So I feel like I stand a fairly good chance of ending this one shot again, hooking up with some peculiar like working class lady.
Hey, you could have a good life. You could run away, get married, you know?
We're never gonna summon Dagon. I might as fucking well.
You're right at this moment. The way
You
we're
get
It does
married
seem
in
a bit beyond our organisational capabilities.
Like we are the crappiest cult in all of crap Coltonia.
it's going to get worse.
So, as you shoot, 2 shots off, they do sink true, and you take out Mrs. White and severely wound the bus driver. Looks like you shot him in the gut somewhere, and he's still clinging to life a little bit, but he's
Take the
faded
stocking out of the
fast.
pillowcase.
He just finished the job.
Just really quietly, like, just plod over to him. maintaining eye
use
contact
that.
with him.
This is why no one goes to the Midlands, by the way.
Absolutely.
And you noticed, Liv, as Mrs. White, something fell out of her pocket as you shot her. It appears to be a vial. And what this is Castor finds a potion 90% likely to heal and 10% likely to kill.
Yes.
I like those odds.
That sounds like
Those
a
are really
really
odd.
good result. What the hell?
Yeah, there are good ones.
There's
pick it up
some
and
there's
put
some
it in
good
the
ones in
pillowcase.
here. There's one that makes me
I'm
pretty
really
much
looking forward to finding out
immune
what
to death.
263 fucking 7 is then.
Yeah.
I wonder if
I'll
I
look
get
through
the
it
magic
there in a
healing
minute.
potion.
I've never seen someone so lucky with wild magics than Pruitt.
Pruitt.
He became an invincible killing machine.
He did. Which is Pruitt. So but yeah, so you have 2 bodies, Patrick.
Okay. And I reach into my garter again and just very slowly pull out my dagger and start pulling their clothes open. Just the most boring organ collection you've ever seen. Like, it's
While this
almost
is
not
going
traumatic to watch.
Right?
It's just
On
like,
the front rug.
Oh, that's going to stain. Oh dear. Miss Glum, I don't suppose you could move those. I mean, it's making an awful mess. And
I look at him and I look at the rug. Like, looks a bit late.
Oh. Very well, very well. You did well, Miss Glum. Thank you very much. You were, yes.
I don't know which bits you need.
Oh yes. Let me get the thing. Okay, so what we need 2 livers. Do you know where they are?
Oh, you know what? And I just tip everything out of the pillowcase and just hack in quite sort of effective and brutal manner to just sever everything at the top and bottom and just like heave it out into the pillowcase with this wet whop. And then move over to the next person, just like as if I was.
I want to
opening the
voluntarily
post.
roll a con save.
Sure.
Throwing
Keep
up.
from yeah.
Probably want a sanity save as well.
Okay,
I'm gonna need both of y'all to make sanity checks.
Okay. I know okay, I passed the sanity and I passed the con, but I want to push it because I feel like I should. What's that?
Okay.
I failed the push. I passed it, but I just wanted to push it because it was particularly gross.
Yeah.
And I failed the second, so I'm gonna hurl.
You're gonna hurl. You hurl on the rug or on a different rug or on the floor.
I'm gonna hurl.
I'll do it on the rug.
Yeah, right. I was just wondering how if you were gonna try to contain it. So Sister Josephine, you were sat on the bus and you heard 2 gunshots and then like a moment's pause and then puking.
Can I attempt to? Well, I'm sat in a bus on the middle of the road.
Yeah,
and, like,
you are.
Can I attempt to reverse this bus back down the driveway towards the house?
Yes, you may. Give me a drive auto check.
I do not have any points. I have 20. Yeah, just the standard base 20. I got an 88.
That's nearly a pass.
Very much.
So,
I've not even got enough luck to pass this.
It takes you a minute. You're like, you hear some grinding noises. You're pulling levers. I'll have you make another check in a minute. But right now, you're kind of just, you're like, how do these things operate again? You're used to boats. This isn't a boat.
Callbacks.
Oh god.
Normally, there's 2 gear sticks there. Anyway.
That's so disgusting. I want to die.
The word rudder is going to mean all sorts of awful things now.
I've got a file in my vomit.
So we're going to cut back to Skylar and Hugh, who are driving back to the house at this point. Hugh, you are in the trailer with Miss Grimm, who has like just a cut on her arm. She really didn't get very hurt at all. And she was like, I do think Miss Allen might be crazy.
Yeah, yes, I actually think you might be right. Do you like watercolors at all?
I love watercolors.
Oh, you do? I understand at the village hall on Sunday. If you don't think it indecorous, they sometimes have a little show. If you may, it's after lunch.
Yeah. Well, you know, if you get hungry beforehand, there's a little cafe next door that we can maybe get lunch at, and then
that
go to the show.
Yes, okay, that would be very nice. Actually,
All my Sundays
I
are
want
free.
to clarify
for
again. I'm 6'9" and about this wide. For anybody who's missing this visual,
And you catch your reflection in a window of the house as you pass by, and it seems that half of your hair is replaced by very fine silver wire. So you've suddenly gone very gray from this stressful experience.
He's a silver fox.
The stress of talking to a woman.
I just. Oh, it was awfully. This actually can happen. I understand that there was a
Very
seminar.
stressful.
Yes, hold on. I just put it back and tuck it behind
yeah,
my
let me
ear.
help. And that's what's going on. As you guys drive back to the house, Sister Joseph.
Clarification: This is a Call of
drive
Cthulhu
on.
roleplay.
Yes.
This isn't some slice of life fucking anime comic that you might imagine it is.
Have you never played Call of Cthulhu with Lindy before?
Call of Cthulhu Secret World Edition, not the good one.
Sister Josephine, was that
Yes, sweetie. I
in
got
80?
an
Could you give me a drop in 88 last time
and then I
and
got
59 this time?
Yeah, still a colossal failure.
So this time you did figure out how to get it in gear, and you are going backwards, but
Perfect.
you're going backwards and you don't know how to stop.
I push down harder. Maybe it's one of those things.
Boom! Patrick and Liv, you hear and feel. I need you guys to give me dex checks as a bus backs into the house. And Skylar, that's what you see as you
I'm
pull
very
up around the bend.
Yeah, we're good.
Both of you guys are able to miss the bus as it backs in through the front door.
What? I don't.
Oh, we got a bus. That's good.
Thankfully, you all already removed all of the innards, basically, from these bodies because one of
Yes.
them just...
It's in the pillow.
It's like a speed
I
bump. as
pull
the-
into the driveway after the bus with a swing so that Mrs. Grimm will be in Dr. Smiles' lap as we arrive. That's how you do it, Paula.
Give me a drive
my-
auto check. Let's see how smooth this maneuver is.
Do-do-do-do-do-do-do. Eh. Come on, Fancy Grounds. Don't fuck me now.
Don't fuck me now. Nope. You're good. So yeah, so
Yeah, I'm
you
good.
swing it in so that Mrs. Grimm goes, into Mr. Smiles.
Oh, Miss Grimm.
Oh, that was quite a turn we took there. And then she notices the bus that has been backed into this house.
Yes, that. But by all accounts, that doesn't make sense. I don't.
It's a very strange day.
It has been rather peculiar so far. I agree.
All right, let's get inside. We gotta go to Kent yet. Liv, hurry up. Your man wants you back before dark.
I just kind of slowly plod outside, and I've still got the maid's hat, like, slightly sideways.
Is that
And
your
I'm
man?
dragging this pillowcase full of guts.
It's just leaving a red smear behind. So you
I
walk.
don't think I've seen you wear a hat before, Liv. Looks
You
good.
like it?
Yeah, I use your
Um,
face.
Thanks.
Makes you
who's
look almost
that?
cheery.
Oh,
Oh.
this is Miss Grimm. You actually know her from work. She's coming with us.
Why?
Well, we got into a little spot of bother, and anyway, long story short,
It's gonna help.
Yeah,
yes.
she's joining our cult.
Is she? Are you joining?
Don't worry. Think like dinner club.
It's like a book club,
Like
but more
this.
exciting.
And I show her the pillowcase.
She's gonna make a sanity check.
Oh man.
She doesn't do great. Let's see how
Aw.
she does. Only 3, so she's not bad. She's like, oh my, She doesn't have to make a con check though because she does butcher chickens, so she's not. She's just unexpected. She
It is
also
awful,
failed to
isn't it?
determine that those were humans, so she's just like, oh well, strange book club you got here, but
It's taken
Like
a
you've got it all
slight
backed up.
turn in the recent times, certainly.
Do you know where we
Not
can
entirely
find some
comfortable.
chum? Just like a little bit too close to her face, just
the
unblinking.
docks probably. Fishermen.
See, that's what I said. She knows. You're not calling her a slut.
Why did you back the bus into the house exactly?
That is a very, very good question.
Do you know how? Do you have any idea?
Patrick walks out of the rubble like the wrath of heaven. Angel wings burning into the air behind him.
He's steaming again. It's just
Yeah.
Do you have any idea how far it is from this front door to that bus stop? You've
Yes,
watched
I
me
do.
that for 14 weeks now. Not one of you has offered help. I've fixed the problem. I've moved the bus stop to the door.
Yes,
Will it start again?
Look, time is getting on, and we need to do this. There's not much time before, so I will be right back. I'm going to get my bag. The bag that makes everything, this is for the ritual. I'll be right back.
Do you need the shoes?
Yes, pack them.
You need special shoes? should we all have brought special shoes?
So he quickly runs back, goes in the library, gets a briefcase, comes back
Why did
out.
he scuttle off like some sort of insect?
I think that's
he's
just how he
trying to
walks
get
when
the
he's
rest of
in
the
our-
outfit.
Really is how he walks. He kind of shuffles.
Right, Liv's got hat, I've got skirt. Apparently Mr. Howard's got shoes.
Wait. What? Why is she here?
She's joining the cult. She's in love
this
with
is my-
Dr. Smiles.
My-
We couldn't kill her.
Don't tell very early days. This is my lady friend, Miss Scrim.
Are you in love with Dr. Miles?
You see, you ever tried to kill someone that's giggling and then in love? Sickening.
Yeah,
No, I haven't, but we may.
it's easier than the other kind.
Do you wish to join our book?
I swear to God, the first person that comes at her, I'm going to force fail by pushing 3 times my rage check. And I swear, and I hope it's you, Patrick. I hope it's you.
Do
Oh, you
wish to
passed,
join
Adam.
our
All right, I'm going to force that. Oh, you passed again. Would you believe?
book? Yeah.
I'm going to push it until it's statistically impossible.
Miss it is Miss Grim, I'm guessing.
Yeah, it is. Yes, it is.
It's good. Could you let us know your intentions and your feelings towards Mr. Smiles? She will reach for her crucifix and press the button of that artifact I was given, where she has to tell the utmost truth. I don't know what check it was.
I think
I
you
have
get
to
to
make-
see the mind of the person, don't you?
Let's make this like, since it's kind of a magical thing, let's make it a power check.
Cool. I'm really.
If you
I'm
fail this,
incredible
doesn't this
now.
reveal your secrets to all of us?
Yeah, but
Apart
I've
from
got
possibly
90.
Patrick, who's not here.
I failed. Oh my god!
Luck, man, luck.
I don't think you have enough
You don't
luck,
think
do
that's
you?
enough
Push it! Don't
Let's-
push
let's
it.
go
It's
for it.
funny.
Oh,
Push.
tell us
Push.
your secrets, Sister Josephine.
Why are you playing with your
You
amulet?
you better tell me, you smarmy bitch. I wanted him. Look at his big arms. I want him to hold me tight. You can't have him. Imagine what he could do to me. Imagine how
Oh,
big
how
it is.
ghastly.
And she covers her mouth in shock.
Where's my rage check? Hold on. Hold on a second. I've got a rage check here somewhere, don't I?
We're not even going to get to the beach. We're not even going to get to the stage.
Don't worry, Tom. I drive real fast.
I hope so.
Hold on. No, I've got an 83. You're okay.
For now.
For now.
Like,
Well, I will.
I'm having
Come away.
a funny turn. I'm just going to sit down and read the Bible.
as she kind of one last longing glance at the dentist as she sits down.
Why does this keep happening?
And when she sits down next to the glass, it steams up. She's got herself all hot and bothered.
Right. Question is, Skylar, do you drive the bus? Because it will fit everyone. And bodies. Or do you just make everyone get on the trailer and car?
I would like to mechanically evaluate this bus to see what kind of shape it's in after it's been run into the front of a building.
Okay, sure. Give me that mechanical repair check.
Alright, mechanical repair, 75. If it's not working now, it will be by the time I'm done looking at it.
So
you.
it appears to be mostly cosmetic damage. The all the windows in the back have been shattered. The bumper's a bit dented. You do think this bus will draw more attention, but it would be a bit more comfortable for everybody.
You know, in hindsight, I think we're going to leave Dad's car nice and safe here. I don't trust you lot around it. Let's just load up the thing. We'll stop by the convent, see if we can pick up some nuns, and then we'll get going. Right?
Why
do we want nuns?
Said, and so say we all.
I don't know. I just remember it being a topic of conversation very briefly.
No, I wanted some nuns. I think it would be a very nice thing when
Right. It's for aesthetics. We're going to pick up nuns
We've
for
already-
aesthetics.
Okay,
Yes, but we could have
hold the pillowcase out and go.
yeah,
We've got
we could have another sacrifice of Rogan.
Plus, no one's going to stop a bus of speeding nuns.
Exactly.
Uh,
Yes.
Right, let's go.
I very slowly
Alright.
like plonk up the stairs, dragging this pillowcase that just kind of wet me.
I'm gonna arm out and just gently escort Miss Grimm into the bus.
Can I just get? We don't have time for chum. So can I just get some like 5 cod from the freezer and just say
You're
that's
like-
good enough?
Tin of
That
sardines.
sounds about our fucking métier, honestly.
I think he's gonna do that.
Patrick?
He's gonna go to the freezer, you know, in the kitchen.
Give me
and-
a luck check.
All right.
Ooh.
Come on, Pat.
Just
25.
happen to have
That's,
gallons of chum
That's a success. My luck is 57.
I went to the chum freezer and by happy coincidence.
Aha.
Why
So
do we
you're
have to
able
measure
to get
chum
some
in
frozen
gallons?
fish.
That'll
You
do.
don't think it's 5 barrels worth of chum, but
Fine. It's enough.
you know, so
Maybe
sure
it's those
it'll-
really
much
small single malt whiskey bars, like the really small decorative ones. That's what he's got in his head. He's like, yeah, that would fit in 5 of those.
So, I'm just thinking of like speed, you know, because time is of the essence, and it takes a long time to get to Kent. Can we not like just go to a children's sandbox?
Plus there's the whole killing ourselves before we get there thing.
Gotta be
Yeah.
by the water. It's gotta be
Okay,
by
what
the
about a
I
pond?
mean, we could just go to...
I know you
I mean,
guys
we've got
really
the
don't want to
river
go to Kent.
We got the
But-
River Severn just over there, and Bristol's got its own docks.
In fairness,
All right,
the Bristol
all right.
Dog is also a
We'll go to
piss
Kent.
hole
We'll go
in
to
the
Kent.
snow.
We'll pile
Right,
on the
let's
bus,
go.
pick up the
Maybe by the
nuns, and
time we
head
get
to Kent.
there, the morning catch will be coming in, and we can pick up the chum.
All right, we go.
Sister
Right.
Josephine
Oh.
sings Kumbaya 14.5 times on the way.
We come screeching to a halt outside of the convent. Consistent.
Hold on a second, I want to roll my rage check about the Kumbaya thing.
Sure.
On about time 12. Oh, that's a hard fail. Okay, no. No, that's the bad side.
Yeah,
Apparently.
you rage.
Yeah.
So you
That
hear
seems like a-
kumbaya. That's the reason it's 14 and a half times. Because at the half point, you just can't take it anymore.
I think I stand up, adjust my
She has
suit.
pulled a ukulele out of her thing.
and
And it's out of
stand up,
tune.
just check. I look okay? Everything all right?
Kumbaya, my lord.
And then literally turn and throw myself at her, wherever she may be.
Oh, it's time.
I always dreamed of this.
Anyway, what kind of strength check can I roll here?
Give me a fighting roll.
Okay, it doesn't matter what I roll because I'm gonna pump it with luck anyway.
Yeah, and it's higher because you're raged right now, so it's.
What does that
you
even
have to
mean,
get-
by the way? Does it mean anything?
I'm making it up as we go. You have to roll
Okay,
the
sick.
low and 80. Your current skill, we're gonna go by pulp rules. Currently,
Oh,
your
all
fighting
right.
roll because you're in a rage is 90.
Oh, all right, sick. Go for it then. Well,
Oh,
there
you crit.
He critted! Oh my god!
How much
All right,
damage?
well-
How many roll?
One
Alright.
kill.
Okay, well.
So your future girlfriend is watching us. And
I'm sure she'll be
down in the
impressed.
face.
I'm sure in her defense, on about time 10, she was probably like, do you feel like murdering her would be okay?
I've just thought
Like
of
the
something.
chickens?
Adam, you've killed yet another sweet old lady.
Yeah. She, in my defense, this time, she's a right cunt. Like, last time, yeah, orphans,
Yeah. You just
fantastic.
killed
This
them.
time, she's a sexually deviant nightmare. Like, I don't think it's as much of a problem.
I feel like balance
roll
has
me
been restored to
your
the universe.
damage.
I thought you
Yeah.
were going to get away with it.
Eh.
God, hit me. Come on,
Okay.
let me see what you got.
All right, what am I rolling
Yeah.
here? Damage.
What? Yeah, your damage.
Is that what, 1d6 plus 2, is it?
It's 1d6
that's
plus 1d3.
1d6 plus 1d3.
Because I get
So-
plus 2
but
for my
because
build.
Oh, and then
Um,
it's so it's 1d3 for the normal punch, 1d6 because you're really strong, and then plus 2 for the.
Okay, then.
So
Yeah, that would be a 5. That makes sense. Okay. Which one of these bastards is... Oh, just d6 again and half at you, moron.
yeah,
Okay. 2.
7
Okay, I think...
plus 2 is
nine.
9.
That leaves me
Plus
on 1 HP.
rage bonus.
Oh, rage bonus! Oh yeah, and you critted.
You critted.
And you crit.
Oh, yeah.
So roll me another d6, please.
Okay. No, it's only a 2 this time.
That's
Okay.
enough.
That's
Yeah.
probably...
So how do you just brutally murder Sister
I-
Josephine and your fit of rage?
I think it's got to be holding her face against the bus floor and just punching the side that my hand isn't pushing down like this, again and again and again and again and again and again until
While
eventually. I was singing Kumbaya until eventually I'm just punching into the floor and everything that
You
was in the
finished
way
the last.
before
Yeah,
that.
do you finish the rest of the song while you're doing it?
Hooray, a
You
happy
be quiet
moment.
back there.
Why?
I'm trying to concentrate on the road.
And
I
eventually
would
it's
like
just like a sticky
Patrick-
paste.
And live to give me sanity checks as they witnessed this.
Oh my god. Dude, I've seen some fucked up shit. I'm fine.
78.
I did a hung.
Is that a success or a fail for you, Miss Glum?
Hang on. What? It's the sanity.
Yes.
That's a fail.
All right, you're going to lose 5 sanity witnessing this, which is a temporary insanity. And your temporary insanity is going to be you can't get the song Kumbaya out of your head.
I wouldn't recommend singing it to him.
I'm just looking at the messy puddle, tapping my foot. I'm trying to sing, but it's just the words. It just
I've got
all one
Ozzy
note.
Osbourne singing Kumbaya in my head now.
Lord, Kumbaya. Kumbaya.
Might as well
Lord.
roll another rage check.
Let's see if you come out of it. You have gotten rid of the source of the first rage. Let's see if you come out of your rage.
So how do I come
Lindy?
out of rage?
Well, just roll again. Let's see.
I'll just roll again, yeah?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, you're out of it. You come out
Okay,
of it.
cool. Yeah, okay.
I'm distracted while I'm driving. It's bad news for all of you.
All right.
We're not even going to get out of the town that we're in.
I don't know, we got through Kumbaya 14 and a half times. I think we're nearly out.
So you realize as you're driving, Skylar, maybe it's not a good idea to stop at the convent since Sister Josephine is splattered across the floor of the bus. You just keep going. You just keep going.
You know what it is?
You come out of it.
Think like a melon that's been hit by a sledgehammer.
Yeah.
What I'm thinking, Lindy, is I go to try and stop, only there's a lot of other things. I'm trying to like open the door. I'm like, just drop her out on the way. Only instead of opening the door, I turn on the windscreen wipers.
Yeah.
Because this is a magical bus from the future. And it's just like all chaos. And then I nearly I go over a roundabout instead of around it and nearly hit a lamppost. But then I regain control. All right, we're not stopping at the convent. We're just going to keep going through to Kent.
And Hugh, you come out of it and you see your hands covered in blood. And from
how
here
frankly
down,
indecorous of me.
Sister Josephine. And can I have you make me a sanity check, please?
What does that fucking amulet do to my sanity checks? As an aside, I got given.
If you use it to give yourself more power, you lose sanity.
Oh, good. I'm not using that fucking thing then.
So
More power.
You
that's like a
succeed.
critical
good
success, yeah.
riddance. You're just fine.
Just wipe off bits of brain and face.
Oh,
Let me see
Lord
how your food did.
Kumbaya.
Well,
She did
we've got-
okay. She's fine. She's like,
well,
you've got a little bit of.
I'm getting into this.
yeah, maybe she is cultist material. I mean, well,
Thank you
fine,
so much.
Well done.
You do
Well
need
done,
5
Dr.
people for the
Miles.
ritual.
Oh shit.
So-
Well, she seems to be rather into it. I think we'll be fine.
Thank you so much for including her. That's ever so kind of you. I do feel awfully badly about her.
Oh, don't worry. Don't worry about it.
Get used to it.
I'm so sorry, Panda. Kill both your characters.
I mean, he plays the worst character ever.
He is
though.
defense, though.
You
Like,
wait
does
till
anyone
you go in
ever
a-
feel bad?
You wait till you go in a bag. She's knitted you all little cultist uniforms with like little elder signs crocheted on them.
So do these cultist uniforms like protect us from the elder things then, do they?
No, they're really itchy. They're made out of wool. They're not thought-
One last drive check, Skylar, as you pull into
Right.
Kent.
Right, I think we're in Kent. You've been trying to read the road signs, but it's hard with the blood splattered all over the windscreen like that.
Yeah, it's everywhere.
For Americans, by the way, Kent is like a county,
I
not
just
a
did a
town.
Into Kent.
We
I'm
pulled
American.
into Kent. There was several hundred miles in every direction.
Good news, everyone! I can see the sea. I think it's Kent Sea.
Yep. And it is.
Now-
It is the beach at Kent.
Now
And
that she said that, the song Kumbaya has got mixed up with "Oh, I do like to be beside the seaside" in my head, and I feel more mad.
And as you pull up, it is getting close to sunset, and you see that there's one ship at port, and it is the Chum Guzzler.
Good news, everyone!
Yeah.
I think I got chum covered too.
You got covered in what? What?
Oh, there is little bits of Josephine everywhere.
I beg your pardon.
I think she said that she's got the chum.
Well, it's certainly
She
something.
said that she
Covered.
was chum covered.
She was chum covered.
She's coloured what?
She, I
Covered.
don't know. Maybe that's Bristol slang or something.
Oh, I
don't
do
know.
like to be beside the Kumbaya.
I think
Rage check.
we do need 5 people. Oh no!
I hope you're regretting this character.
All right, Lindy, we need some fight music because this is assassin on
This
Hulk
is on- yeah.
action.
Bring
I
it.
gotta pull up some.
And Lindy, I just wanna drive this bus off the cliff down to the beach. I'm not gonna like drive down the winding road.
Just pulling it until it gets stuck in the sand. Yeah. That makes sense. Sure. Look. I think I accidentally clicked medieval fair, and that's not what I meant to click. So hold on.
Suddenly
Okay.
a medieval. I have got that.
Da-da-da-da-da-da. Oh, here.
Mead and
It's so
such.
slow for me. But yeah, so Liv, you
It's
see.
only,
it
by the
coming.
way, like the 5th or 6th rage check that I've made. Just putting that out there.
I know. This is
Why is
not the
there a
war music I thought it was
What is,
going to be.
what is this Vietnam attack music?
It's what we've got for this moment.
Put
So,
in, I'll carry on. Lindy, you DM. I'll start the music.
okay.
Oh god.
So, Liv, you see Hugh's eye twitch. And
I actually get out
another
my
way.
Gatling gun that I carry with me always.
Liv, but you see it coming this time, Liv, unlike Sister Josephine.
Okay.
And I would like both of you to give me dex checks to see who moves first.
Oh, I bet I don't win. No, I still lose real bad.
Just barely. So, Amelia, you see this coming.
Mm-hmm.
You see him, he's in a rage, he's coming towards you. You guys are at the beach. There is a boat nearby. You have all the ingredients, you just need to cast the ritual. Oh, and get the chum. But you see barrels of chum on the chum gun. So, what would you like to do, Liv?
I would like to take the bag of entrails and just whap him round the head with it.
Give me a fighting brawl.
Do I contest that in any way, or do I just
75.
dodge?
You can dodge if you'd like.
I guess I could try.
Uh,
Do I even have dodge? I bet I fucking don't.
Everyone does.
I'm gonna use some luck
but I
on
mean,
that.
it's probably garbage, right? Yeah, it's just 15.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, well,
You
I'll
never
roll
know.
that
for now.
for larks. I did not succeed.
Okay. So, Amelia, you whap him with these guts. What is your damage bonus?
1d4.
Okay, so give me a 1d4. A bag of guts doesn't do much more than squish, so it's just gonna do a 1 plus 1d4.
How do I roll that? Sorry, I've not done this
So
before.
just there's a d4 on the side, and you can just throw that in the box, and I'll do it.
Ah,
You take
Just
2
a
points of damage as a bag of guts whaps you across the face, Hugh.
I'll let you
Stop
know
it.
when I drop below like 10. Shall I?
no
Okay.
fighting on the bus. You're not allowed to fight on the bus.
I assume
And
I'm
do you
still just
move
in a
anywhere,
screeching rage.
Liv, or do you need to stand there?
Sorry?
Would you like to use any movement?
No, but I'd pull the pistol out and just go,
Okay.
no fighting on the bus, you're not allowed to.
All right, Hugh.
Try and rip her head up or some shit, I guess.
I mean, you can try to think. You can. What do you try to do? You were in rage. You heard "Kumbaya" and it just.
Okay, so hands on either side of the head. Does that seem like a good move?
I mean, go for it. Give me a fighting parole.
I mean, you could just rip her arm off if you wanted.
you could.
I
Holding
could,
the
but-
gun. And then
Beat
beat
us
her
and you
with
do
it.
have eldritch powers if you so wanted to.
You do.
to-
Yeah,
Eldritch powers.
I'll just dump luck into that like a crazy bitch. I've got so much. They gave me like 60 luck or some shit. What was it? 51 luck. Like,
Okay, so that hits. Can you please give me your 1d3, your 1d6?
isn't it 2d6?
Oh, it was 2d6 last time. So,
Oh,
You
okay.
critted. You rolled a 1.
Oh,
You
it's
crit,
like
you rolled
critted,
a
right?
one.
Yeah,
but it's gonna be a 1d. So,
The
1d3 and
d6,
a 1d6.
d3 plus 2.
Yep.
2 plus 3 plus 2. So like 7.
So, yes, 7.
I think I'm squeezing your head.
Yeah, you're doing the mountain.
Yeah.
Basically Jaws.
And Liv, he's
Oh yeah, the
Ow.
mountain. That's a good one, isn't it? The eye thing.
Yeah.
Yeah, he just popped his head like a melon. Yeah. So, Liv, that's what's happening with you. How do you
Oh
feel
god,
about
what's Void Smoker done? I don't even want to see it.
I'm still
it?
not.
No.
I'm not.
Oh,
showing
so
I'm so
any-
happy! It's nothing
so
to do with
good.
me! This is fucking awesome! I love
That's
this!
the-
Void
that's the
Smoker,
lady you
this is
killed.
your best work ever! Holy shit!
I'm still not showing any emotion whatsoever, despite the
you're
fact
just-
that he's trying to kill me. Just like
So
Yeah,
everyone
we're
watching
bored.
on YouTube, I will be showing what Void Smoker has done at the end, so stay with us. I will
Okay.
show you.
Yeah, you actually need to see this. It's pretty amazing.
and I'll.
I think I might make it my wallpaper.
I'm gonna pull my pistol out and try and shoot him in the foot.
Okay, go for it.
35. That's
Success. Roll me pistol damage, which is 1d10 plus 2.
Hey, come on.
So
Okay,
5. You take 5 points of damage. Does Skylar or Patrick do anything to try to stop this?
Yeah, Patrick will go. Stop this now. We need 5 of us to complete the ritual.
I know that's
Stop.
why I only shot him in the foot. He won't stop.
No fighting on the backs!
Mr. Dr. Smiles, stop this at once.
And
I
as
mean,
you
I'm
hear
in a
your
rage.
name,
I take it like.
Dr. Smiles, you can give me another check to see if your friends can
Oh
pull
yeah.
you out of it. Your book club members.
Yeah. Yes, they do.
And you do. Ow, your foot really hurts, and you're holding Liv by her head like 3 feet above the floor.
No, Miss Glum, I'm so sorry. Here you go. I'll just pop her down.
Can I have
Like
my
a
hat
child.
back?
Oh, here you go. There you go. So on your head. There you go.
Thanks. And I just sit down like nothing happened.
And you hear, "Oi there! What be you
Drove us
that's going
all
on
the
me
way
beach?"
to the boat. Alright, we need 5 barrels of chum. That's 5. We need 5 barrels of chum.
How many fingers is 5 again?
I
had
be
a very
salty
stressful
Pete.
day.
What be you needing chum for at this time of day? Are you
We need
going
any more
shark
books.
fishing?
Yeah.
Yeah. My instinct. Yeah.
The whole bus like. Yeah.
All right.
I
Well,
hope he's
I'm
not looking in the
charging-
bus because we've got a corpse back here.
He's on his boat, and he just sees
course.
movement in the bus
Of
because
course,
it is
he
it's
himself has defiled. Let's be very honest.
Oh yeah.
In every way
yeah, he doesn't
possible.
see.
There be the whale that he harpooned.
Oh,
Oh my god.
she be his Moby Dick.
Aye, this be the ship cat keeps the mice away. Now ye been eating 5 barrels of chum. Well, that'll cost you about £50.
Right.
That is some fucking expensive chum.
It's a high demand market appearing
It's
right
pedigree
now.
chum.
This be the
Okay, well,
finest
she-
shark chum. You
No,
can
it doesn't
summon a
matter.
shark from
I don't
my-
care what happens to the rest of this. So you're dead and you've already won the session. Good job. Like, well done. The first ever death plus win.
Would you take this? And I hold up the potion bottle that I got earlier.
Oh, what be that?
It brings you
Beat
back from the
roots.
dead if you die.
Oh, it could be good. I'm about to go whaling next summer, so.
All right. We'll do a
Sure.
swap then.
Aye, this sounds good. This sounds to me liking. Take ye chum. I'll take ye potion.
Thanks.
And
That
he'll
was
let you all
easy.
roll off the barrels of chum. Now, do any of you have points in occult?
Fuck no. I didn't realize we needed this.
I very much doubt it. 6 for
5,
some
I
reason.
think everyone. Oh yeah, I think I gave you.
Why the fuck do I have 6, you freak?
I did it just to fucking piss you off.
like a random 1 point in a cult you've given me.
Because I know you always play occult characters, so I put it in
I've
to
only
piss
got-
you off.
I've only got slightly less knowledge of teeth.
You could do like a really fucked up nun at this point who might know the shit about the occult. It's a bit weird, isn't it?
Shame.
What actually is your occult, Panda?
Like 26.
Was.
It's
Oh,
not
okay.
my-
Get bugged. Take
Alright,
your dead
so-
nun face and get to the back of the bus.
So with you being the member with the
I have an
yes, Tyler?
idea. Really quickly,
Yes.
I have an idea. It's a meta idea. But you know that potion that Liv got? Can we try and reinflate Sister Josephine's head with it?
What the fuck?
I just gave it to the captain.
You gave
It's like, possibly not. But...
excuse me, Miss Glum, we're going to need that
Wait,
potion off.
wait,
So go
what's
shoot
that?
him for us.
Is
so
that a
we
magical
can-
potion that will conveniently resurrect our friend who knows about shit that we need to know
Well,
about?
I just promised it to the captain in exchange for chum, but if
Well, if you could go get it off.
Should I not carry these off?
Did
the,
you
off
say
the boat?
Joseph?
Boundary charm or
I-
something.
I go,
Oh, yes,
I go
yes,
up to him
yes.
and go, sorry, I need to get that back off you.
Did you say Josephine?
I pull out the pistol and just shoot him in the head.
He
In
looked
her
interested
defense,
as you said
Patrick
Josephine.
did tell her to do that. Like,
I did.
that's pretty
Yeah.
legit.
Oh,
Give me that
we've had a
pistol
romance
shot.
there.
28.
Yeah, you hit him. And let's see.
I love she asked the question first as well.
Save a
could miss.
bullet.
You never know. And so I had one when I DM'd Beyond the Mountains of Madness. I had one player who could never shoot a Nazi. Any single time, 2 feet away, couldn't hit a Nazi. Anything else was fine. But we started to suspect he was in on something, but turned out not to be the case. But anyways, that's why you ask. So you do shoot him, and he's like, Josephine, my love. And he falls. And you take the
Yeah,
potion.
just kneel down really slowly again, pick up
Roll
the
me.
thing, turn around, walk back.
A D100.
Ooh.
Let's have Josephine roll it, because Josephine is the one benefiting
I-
from this here.
I can do that.
Yeah.
I got a 52.
Okay,
Well,
if it
there's
was
no
above
way
a
that
90,
can't be a success,
'cause-
right?
yeah, because it's a 10% chance of death, like super death. So you see it kind of weird, and the head like
Hang on,
splatters
Isn't
kind
this
of comes back.
potion like a bullshit loophole? Because she can't get deader. Like,
She
what's the
gets
worst
super
possible
dead.
thing that happens here? Like,
The worst possible thing happens is you don't get her back.
yeah, I mean,
Well,
that
she
doesn't sound like a
comes
lot.
back, but as a
She
zombie.
dissolves and we don't
She
get to
Oh, or
keep the
that
ghost.
too.
Dead.
She could be undead and eat you all.
Yeah.
But no, she comes back. Sister Josephine, you last
Can her
thing you
face
remember.
all be caved in still? Like, it's not, this is
Oh,
not
you have a potato face now. It's like half in.
All right,
You're missing
no
an
need to be
eye.
offensive.
Oh, would you like to be beside the seaside?
My lords,
Where's my rage dice?
What happened to me?
Why does this keep happening?
Oh, come on!
I've got like a
Can we get to the ritual, please?
5 go mad in Kent.
like 50%. Oh, God.
It's only a 25% chance.
This should happen once to put that statistically out there for everybody,
I'll
not
just say you're
thrice.
rolling baller tonight, Adam.
Oh, yeah. How many hit points
I'll
did you come
say-
back alive with, out of interest?
Not enough.
Yeah, not enough. Can I at least roll something to be ready this time?
Yeah, and I'll say, Patrick, you can ask one question to Sister Josephine before the rage kicks in with you. You just see it.
Yeah, I've got a couple of barrels of chum under their arms. I've got to
Yeah.
get over there.
Just kind of like chunk.
My one question is, in incredible detail, could you explain how this actual ritual works? With diagrams and everything.
There's a step-by-step guide inside my bag, sweetheart.
Oh, thank you very much. Thank you.
He looks rather
and-
angry.
He steps back and and smiles at it.
And so, as Hugh pounds Sister Josephine's face into the floor, again, Patrick's able to be like, "Oh, the guide," and you all are able to.
To clarify, this time I'm going to stamp her to death.
Oh, you're
If we're
stamping. her.
wondering.
Excellent. Now, after she's dead,
Can
I'd like
my
you to roll
last
me
words
another
be-
D100.
I love you.
Oh.
I'm going to see if I can put my foot through her into the ground.
We're on a bus.
Roll me that D100 to see if you come out of your rage when she's dead
I
again.
guess. Oh yeah, I suppose that could really go wrong, couldn't it? I mean, more wrong, you know. Okay, I'm
well
fine.
already.
You're okay. You're safe. Now, you have the step-by-step ritual guide. You have everything laid out properly.
Good. At
And,
this point,
oh.
by the way, I should mention on the bus journey, I've put on the stockings and high heels and kind
Oh,
of like a corset,
excellent.
and he wants to look his best for when.
I only brought one high
From a
heel.
Dagon.
Well, he's got
the other
a
one.
box. He's got like
Oh,
a
okay.
suitcase already
Cool.
of it. Those were his like weekend stuff. This is
The ritual
Aw.
outfit that she would have knitted for you, you'd have found in the bag as well, and yours were done like lederhosen, so you could appreciate the stockings and the high heels underneath.
Oh. So she did care.
laser wasn't.
Yeah.
And you all have everything set up. You got the guide, but now it just says perform ritual. So, Hugh, since you have the highest occult out of the
Sick.
surviving members,
I'm just picking bits of Sister Josephine out my foot.
I would like for you to lead off this ritual. Now, you can roll it as you are, or you can summon upon the powers of Dagon if you would like to
got
have
to.
assistance
You
in
got
this.
to, man.
If you would like to
I mean-
make sure it's successful.
I mean,
yeah.
there's no way this can go wrong.
No, it's
So,
all good.
I've
We've got
already,
everything.
I've already killed 2 old women in this session.
Same old woman.
Like, oh dear. All right, might as well do the Dagon thing. How could that backfire?
I mean, sure. So you will have this roll with a plus 20% and advantage.
So I have 26 versus 6. That's
26.
Not,
Yes.
But you
not
can roll
much.
twice. Twice. So believe.
oh, sick. Okay, then let's.
I mean, that's
let's,
above
let's...
your rage average, and you've hit that nearly
Yeah.
every time.
No. Fair point, actually. Yeah. No.
Oh no.
Spend luck on the first one.
Still no.
Spend
I
luck
will-
on the second one.
I will,
Oh, no,
I will definitely dump my luck. Oh, I haven't even got enough luck for this.
I don't
Yeah,
think
you
you
do.
have
30
luck left.
I put like 30 luck into crushing Liv's
Oh,
head
yeah,
a while ago.
Okay.
I'll have a
Which,
go.
which,
Priority.
which now
Priority.
might come back to haunt us a little.
Mm.
So you all stand on the shores of the beach, chanting, and the sky rumbles with thunder. The waves wash up, and out from the ocean emerges one 2-foot-tall, deep one.
It's that Buffy
What?
episode, isn't it?
What-
Dear me, I
It's
am
the
the
shallow
destroyer.
What the
shallow
hell?
one.
What the hell, Smiles? I mean,
Is
Where-
this,
where is the
did,
great
did we
one?
summon Dagon in your image?
you cheeky
Patrick?
bastard.
I don't
And
understand.
as you all are looking as
Where's the
it
rest of
rises
them?
up out of the water, that's where we're gonna end
Oh,
tonight's session. I think it's safe to say that you all did not summon Dagon, but you did get one of his servants. You know,
you know.
well,
they
any
got-
good aspiring beginner's cult can hope for, right?
We got the Willow
shit.
Deep one.
Now, before we go around and do our outros, a moment, please.
That is beautiful.
All right.
Moment
Tribute
of
has been paid to our
Void
lost.
Smoker, you're a hero. How you doing?
That's amazing.
Thank you so much, Lindy, for running this wild show. Why don't we start with you, and then we'll go around in the normal way around the clock of this ticking time bomb cast. How are you doing?
Sure.
Did you have a good
I am
time?
doing fantastic. That went better than imagined. That was absolutely fantastic. I had a blast. I'm so glad I made you all be cultists, because now the next time we encounter cultists in a Call of Cthulhu game, this is just what I'm gonna imagining they're doing behind the scenes between moments in which we see them. And it's fantastic. This completes me. I can die happy. Favorite moments. There were so many. I loved the secrets that were in Patrick's closet. I love just Sister Josephine. Just terrible. I love how indignant Adam was about everything on his character sheet. Like how
With
Skylar
justified
was
reason, by the way. Like,
It
I
was a
raged
good
3
character.
times,
Yeah,
inexplicably.
It's a bad player that blames his
percentage.
character. I mean, come on.
I liked Skylar's being like, yeah, I'm super good at driving, and then being like, all right, fine, we won't kill Miss Grimm because being a player on Thursday nights, this was the chicken lady, and I'm sorry, but I owe it to Lord Bach not to murder any chicken people. So, and I just loved how boring Liv was. Just like, yeah, whatever, but then like complete and total badass, but just deadpan the whole time. So you all were fantastic. Thank you so much for playing. This was lovely. You can find me online
We
at
have
Laugh with
now
Lindy.
both failed to save the world and to end the world.
To
Good
end
job.
to end it. Good job. Little column A, little column B. But you can find me online, Laugh of Lindy, Twitch, Twitter, YouTube, etc. I play and GM a lot of tabletop RPGs. Including on Thursdays here, I play in Unhallowed Metropolis. It is very exciting. We left off on quite the cliffhanger. Chicken Boy is in jeopardy, so we gotta save his life because he's the main character of the show, even though he's an NPC. And yeah, just check it out. If you like spooky stuff and about the same level of competence as this group of cultists had, check my channel out in about 4 hours for Mists of Ravenloft, which is old 2nd edition Ravenloft modules brought up to 5e.
Awesome. Please do go check it out. It's a lot of fun, and Lindy does a killer job of bringing the spoops to that crew. The most boring, but a character I think I loved almost the best out of this crew, Liv, brought to life by Millie, who only got her sheet today, so had very little warning of what she was getting.
Thank you so much for that. Oh, she was so much fun. I've never like consciously like as a player, you always fear that your character is boring. But to deliberately try and do it is quite the challenge. So that was really fun to play. I like her. I want to play her again sometime if she doesn't get her head smashed. But
You're
yeah.
fine. Don't sing Kumbaya.
Only because I had enough bullets. Just like stop it. Like.
By the way,
I
you
don't
didn't even
know
knock
what
me
you would
below
have had
10
to do
hit
to
points
provoke a
for getting
reaction.
shot. I had like 2/3 of my hit points left. I've got like so many hit points. It was insane.
I wanted us to go for like a boxing match because I think
Honestly, I was
Just
hoping for like we
lucky
both
for a
grab a bit
while.
of wood and it's like dun dun
Yeah.
dun 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 dun.
suddenly ninja skills. She was awesome. But yeah, I'm Amelia Tyler. I'm a voice actor and a mocap for video games and all sorts of other stuff. None of which I can really talk about at the moment. But I spent today. How to phrase this? There's no good way to phrase this. I spent most of today on my knees in a recording booth, almost drowning.
Actor.
Yeah, I know, but it's so hard to get the auditions now, and it's just.
Plus everything's so messy and get all chum up in your hair.
I know, right? Yeah, it hands down today the most ridiculous voicing session I've ever done in 30 years of doing this job. It's ridiculous. And I can't wait to actually be able to say what it is. But until then, this is currently the only role-playing show I'm doing because Nocturne finished last week. So you can see me back here. I'm on Twitter as Amelia Tyler and here on Twitch. I think I'm streaming on Thursday? ? I don't know what's going on with my life at the moment, I'll be honest. But follow me on Twitter and I'll give you information when I get it, I guess.
That's a mood, let me tell you. But Amelia's partner in crime sometimes on her stream is the wonderful Jay Britton, who is joining us tomorrow at 2 p.m. Eastern for the debut premiere thing of the Hellfire Plot, which is our new Zweihander mini campaign. So, partner in
so
crime.
Excited. It's kind of alarming. Like this much adorable and this much alarming.
That's a new character concept. Let's write that down. Speaking of this much adorable and this much alarming, Timothy.
Thank you. Hey, at least I got this much adorable. It's something, isn't it? Instead of nothing. I don't know what to say about all that. That was just that was like the Monty Python-esque of cults, that was. But you're right, I'm now going to picture that's how they do things in cults now. in Call of Cthulhu. That's all I'm going to picture.
My favorite moment was your face when you were asked if Liv should bring the shoes. Like, that is my hands down favorite moment. Your face.
Well,
Somebody in chat has said that we should do a whole campaign of these guys, and I would be so up for that.
I think we wouldn't survive episode 1.
Like the main problem with that
you
is
speak
if I have to roll more than one rage check per session, because apparently that's like a 50% chance of me going into a rage or something.
I think we built these characters because it's a one-shot. We built these characters in the way that they're not going to survive. They're like very stereotypical. Well, not really stereotypical. They're just balmy characters that we thought and came up with. I mean, so it could work, but I doubt they'd survive.
You'd have to develop coping mechanisms as people, all constantly pillow covered.
And I'll be honest, it's
be like
not
Scarlett Johansson in the Avengers with the Hulk.
Yeah.
like stroking his nose.
Yeah. It's not easy to DM these type of characters either because they're so insanely silly and balmy. It's very hard to kind of keep them on track for a story because they will just go
somehow
off
Lindy has managed it twice.
I don't know how, but
Lindy
she's
shows
done it well
cats
twice.
through an episode.
Queen of the one-shots.
I mean, there's just so many funny moments, but the one that will stick in my mind is Charlie saying covered in chum. That sticks in my mind. We'll never leave it. I think that's probably one of the best moments in this entire episode, in this entire year, if I'm honest. But yes, I can't wait. Again, back to normal. I hope back to normal next week. But if not, we'll have another one shot. I'm sure we'll have another one shot.
And it'll be just like this. If you
It'll
watch
be
the last
exactly
two,
like this, yeah.
they never go any other way.
Yeah, exactly like
I
this.
love chaos.
So yeah, I'm Redundant UK. I stream on Twitch, Redundant UK, and I'm on Twitter, Redundant_UK. Yep. Oh, and I'm on they've changed the name, haven't they, Charlie? It's
Yes. I think it's Black Cats, right?
Black
Something like
Cats
that.
Gaming, I think now on Twitch. I'm going to be playing After the Fire, an amazing Game of Thrones tabletop game where we're going to do a heist in King's Landing. You think that this is silly? Just wait until that. It's just going to be fucking weird. But yes, that's where I am. Yep, that's it for me.
Awesome, and let's dive on across to Adam, who was also an incredibly good sport. And yes, we gave you a very specific set of skills.
On the plus side, I did get to stamp a nun to death twice. I'm going to need more emotes. So yeah.
Why have these ones been rejected? Can you
What's this one? Just a red line with a foot on it? What's that all about? No, these are always super fun, and they're always such a sort of breath of silly air because it's so serious. The majority of the time in the Call of Cthulhu. So these are like laughs aplenty, like gut wrenching laughter a lot of the time. I don't know, favorite moment. I think I probably like Shank a Bitch.
Yes,
I think that was.
You make
I think that was
children
the
cry
one.
every day. You can shake a bitch.
I feel like that was the one that meant I couldn't breathe properly. So that was probably the winner.
Always a winner. Where can we find you online, friend?
Oh yeah, Call of Cthulhu on Twitch, Ball of Cthulhu on Twitter. I stream horror games full time.
Awesome. Check that out. I love dropping into Adam's chats. Adam is actually very nice to his chat. He's a very charming fellow.
I mean,
Only if they're nice to him.
I have to fight back against the low-key rage and mockery I get from them by day and night.
Well, rage and mockery is what Panda nearly always faces on this show, and yet he returns to us. Always a good sport.
I can take that one. It's not as bad as I've got. Yeah, this was so much fun. Like, I love Liv Glum. She is the literal perfect assassin. She's like completely forgettable, but she's a badass at the same time. She's like, what's the Kirsten Stewart? Is that who play? She's like a completely forgettable actor. But like makes no impact, but she does badass.
Twilight
like,
Girl.
And she's not even trying to be sneaky. People just don't notice.
It's
Yeah.
so
Also,
good. Like,
Kristen Stewart has got a face like a slapped ass by day and by night. Have you ever noticed? Like, she does not smile worth a shit. It doesn't matter when she's seen.
like Live Club. There we go. Yeah, but so much fun. These are like just stupid ways to do things. And I genuinely, I was going to play a nice little old nun today, but as soon as it found out she needed to be a bit culty, I needed to go a little bit of a weird way with it.
A little weird.
I mean,
You're
she wasn't
comfortable when you
that
use
bad.
the word little here, then, aren't
This
you?
is just a little bit weird off the top of your head. Can you imagine if you
feel
had time to
like-
think about it?
I feel like we all projected bits of weird onto her as well, though. We all like
She
had
said
our
sweetie a
we
bit,
were
and she
adding
used the
to it.
C word once. That's as bad as she had a shotgun. And she may
I
have
know
slept
the
with a man
dots.
named Salty P.
Right, but the way you
On the
say
tongue
sweetheart,
wrestler.
when you
And
say
when
it,
her true
it
thoughts
doesn't
were
sound like-
revealed,
yeah,
Yeah.
it doesn't
She
sound
may have had a crush
kind.
on Hugh
Like,
Smiles, but who didn't? He was a big, strong man, and sometimes
a
that's what
hunter.
yeah,
Honestly,
he had
it
a
it
good
doesn't
job
matter
in
if I'm a
town.
midget. It doesn't matter if I'm a giant. I'm always the one who leaves with the like only like available woman in the stream. So you know, winning at life.
Yeah, but
there
it
you
had to be an
go,
NPC, didn't it?
Oh well, yeah. Obviously, it's going to be an NPC. I try and kill everyone else. Like
It's the ultimate in Burns, like
it's
get your
like,
rocks
I think
off, you have to
Skylar's
find
the
an
only one I didn't
NPC.
actually fucking try and murder at any point.
There we go.
I
But
killed him
also-
twice. Oh, him twice.
This way.
Yeah,
Oh, eh.
fuck my camera. There you go.
But as always, guys, like actually, so Murder Hobros has now been approved. I will have an actual. I will be on an actual play podcast soon with my
Best
friend. I think
name
he's got,
ever.
it's so good, and I came up with it as well. Credit me. So that's gonna be. I'll tweet about that and stuff when it's live. But little shout out to Charlie. She's an amazing person. Follow her on Twitter. She's doing an amazing job with Encounter Roleplay. Such a beacon of positivity around here. So massive props to Charlie. Okay, go and
What are you
follow her
after?
and listen to what she's
Right?
done.
What are you after?
Get rid of Adam. Get rid of Adam. All right.
I think he wants a complimentary intro.
There it is.
Look,
All
man.
right.
It's not my fault you got stamped to death.
Literally
Tonight-
is. Yeah.
Tonight was a night, but it's been a lot of fun, and I can only thank all of the cast and everyone in chat for your support. Shout out to Architect Origins for the donations, to our new subs, to our first-time watchers. I hope you've had fun seeing
Void
Cthulhu
Smoker.
played in the craziest way, and of course to Void Smoker for the cracking nun with a gun. Please come back, join us tomorrow for the premiere of Hellfire Plot. As I mentioned, we'll be through for the rest of the week. We have Thursdays on Hallowed Metropolis, as Lindy mentioned, and on Fridays we return to the West Block with the West Judges for Judge Dredd. So try not to roll too many nat ones because we want to be there laughing when you do. Good night, everyone.